And we are live. Hello everybody, welcome to New World Aeternum, which is a weird way to spell that word. But this game was originally an MMO that I think came out in like 2021. And I remember at the time it had like a bit of a sort of, you know, audience and everyone was talking about it. And I think eventually it just died off, as most multiplayer games do, because it's very difficult to find a proper audience. And this was published by Amazon Games, which haven't had much success in their gaming stuff. But I think they took it offline, or they basically stopped supporting it. And now this is like a revamp of it, almost like the way Square took Final Fantasy XIV offline and then brought Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. And obviously that blew up and became one of the best MMOs ever created. A game I haven't really played, but I know a lot of people love it. So who's to say that New World Aeternum won't be the Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn? It should be pretty interesting to see if it is actually any use. And this is an open beta that is running for like the next 3 days or something. It's out, I think, middle of October. So if this beta impresses me, I will play it over the next couple of days. I might actually get the game, because I'm always on the lookout for a new sort of multiplayer game. You never know when your next multiplayer sort of addiction game that you're just like playing every single night will be. And this is like an action RPG from what I understand, which is going to be quite interesting because this is a console-based MMO. I don't think it's like a big hotbar one similar to like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV. I guess we'll see. I don't know what the classes are, I don't know what the races are. So we're just going to jump in and we will proceed to create a new character. Okay, let's watch this. Port of Amsterdam, Dutch Republic. Okay, so it's set in like, oh yeah, I think this is like a sort of colonial, you know, English kind of thingamajig world. Yeah, I kind of forget. We'll see.
I don't like it. Sailing to an uncharted island with strange folk aboard.
Keep your voice down. That's what the captain
That's a nice person.
It ain't the captain I'm worried about. It's our priest. If he's a man of the cloth, I'm the Virgin Mary.
Keep our voice down. That actually wasn't too bad of an accent. Might have actually been a real Irish person. Okay, here's the guy that's on the front of the box.
All you seek will soon be yours, Captain.
Okay, I think I need to
It is
readjust
indeed
my
the
camera
island
slightly. I think
of
it's too
legend.
high.
So you say, if you're wrong,
Oh no, not working.
the price of the voyage will be paid in blood. Yours and those vagabonds you brought along.
They merely seek adventure, Captain. The island calls to those who forge their own destiny.
Okay, let me create my character. This is very typical MMO, starting on a ship. Does every MMO start on a ship? Every MMO might actually start on a ship. And I'm not even messing when I say that. I genuinely think most MMOs start on a ship. And I know the new WoW does as well. Okay, let's see. Archetype. We got a soldier. Tank damage. Cultist. Damage. Practitioner of primal elemental arts commanding the forces of frost. Oh, trade skills. Jewel crafting, mining, smelting. Mystic, healer / damage. This might be my kind of a class. A scholar warrior uses the magic force of life and death. Arcana allows you to craft magically infused items. Harvesting allows you to gather more valuable plant fibers. And weaving allows you to refine. Okay. Sword bearer. Oh, okay, he's gonna kill. Now, I usually play in MMOs a hunter, a paladin, or a shaman / druid. Them kind of like hybrid damage healer classes. So a soldier won't be it. A destroyer won't be it. A ranger, you know, a ranger is always sort of up my alley. But to be honest, I think this mystic is kind of calling out to me. I do like the musketeer. He looks pretty cool. What can he do? So armoring or armorer, harvesting, weaving. Do you know what? Let's do the mystic. This is going to be interesting. Okay, body type. Face. Let's see what the character creator's like. I need like Yeah, we'll just go with that face. And I am Irish, so the palest face that I can possibly get. Now, the one good thing about having long hair as a man is that the choice you have in games is actually usually fairly good. Because when you don't have long hair and you want to have your own hair in these sort of like fantasy games, it's very difficult to find a hair that looks like yours. Now, unfortunately, it's actually really difficult to see the hair, if I'm being honest. Is there like a man bun of some description? We go with this big quiff. Okay, the hair choice isn't like, you know what, let's just go with this one. And I have slightly brown hair. Here's a question. When you're playing an RPG or any sort of these types of games, do you usually make yourself? Or, yeah, that's kind of like my hair color. Or do you make a different character? I always make myself. Or something like myself, anyway. I think since I'm like a mage dude, I think I'll go with a handlebar mustache. And yeah, we'll just stick with that. Eye color. I like to have bright green eyes on my characters because why not? Features. I do have a few freckles. We'll keep that. I always need the scar. I always need a scar. Tattoos. I don't want tattoos. And yeah. That's just what my character will look like. I don't really care too much. Identity. Now, will my name be taken? Let's see. Because it usually is. Yeah, it's taken. And I assume Arlo will be taken as well. That's the name of my dog. Yes. So do we really just have to go like Adzi C? Like, I think we do. Unfortunately, we just got to go with my PlayStation name. World. Entering EU beta. Yeah, go on. We'll go with that one. Why not? Continue. Oh, yay! There's a queue. I should have known this. This was a bit of oversight by myself. Yeah. This is not surprising. I really should have tested this out before I even started streaming. But we'll see. You never know. I might get into one quick. Let me check on the New World. New World Aeternum. Let's see. Follow. We see how quickly the queue time goes down. I would assume... Okay. You are queuing as a new player. Okay, so that was like 100 people. This shouldn't be too bad. So, yeah. How is everybody? You're all enjoying your Friday? What games have you been playing? I've been playing Secret Agent Clank, which I made a video on for Retrobution. That's my retro channel. That game is absolutely awful. I have been playing Dragon Age Origins, which is fantastic. I started Dragon Age 2, which so far is not as bad as I remember. I finished Starfield there not too long ago. It has the best story of any Bethesda game, but doesn't do anything else remotely as good as any... Well, it does, like, companions really well. And obviously it feels pretty decent to play in comparison to the other games, but, you know, it's... Everything else is just not as good as the other Bethesda game. It's not even a Bethesda game. And yeah, okay, we'll get into this very quickly. And obviously Astrobot and stuff, I've been playing a lot. So, and there's a lot coming out in like the next month that I'm quite excited for, if I'm being honest. Because we got Epic Mickey Rebrushed. Oh yeah, I've been playing the original Epic Mickey. I don't know what to make of that game. It's pretty weird. But we have Epic Mickey Rebrushed. We have Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. We have this game. Dragon Age Veilguard, I think, is out near the end of October, isn't it? I believe so. Dragon Age Veilguard is out. Yeah, the 31st of October. So that's what I'll be doing on Halloween. Because Miles, welcome, and thank you very much. Miles, have you even heard of this game? Because I put up a poll. Let me actually check what the poll says here. The poll wasn't very positive, or wasn't. Most people were just like, yeah, I haven't even heard of it. I don't know. I don't think Amazon have done a great job at sort of at marketing this game. So basically, Miles, it was a MMO that came out in like 2021. I think it had its moment. It fell off after a couple of months. Then they took it offline, and now this is them like revamping it and hoping to make it into something sort of like the same way Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 14 did when that went offline and got brought back online with A Realm Reborn. Now that obviously blew up, so it worked out. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. I don't think it was ever on console. I think it's like this is the first time it being on console, and I'm playing on the PS5, as you can see by my Destiny-style cursor. And luckily, we have a queue time that actually isn't too long. Like, I've been here for what, 5 minutes maybe, and I'm like, it's already gone down 600 people, so we'll get in. Hopefully the server stays up and whatnot, and then we will hopefully have fun playing this game. It's out, I think, on the 15th of October. Let me see. New World Aeternum. When is it out? When is it out? When is it out? God, they should really have this like first thing. Like the second you go into the website, it should be like launching this, but no, it's not. Well, they're advertising the open beta, I guess. I know this did get pretty decent previews. Finished Kennerbridge of Spirit. Ah, yes, that game's really good. I never platinumed it though, but it was a fun time, and yeah, I'm excited to see what that team does next. I don't know what they're working on. Let's see. What oh, well, you said you platinumed it, so you played it on PlayStation. I think it really reminded me of like a PS2 game, which is the best thing that I can say about it. I think it was one of them, like, I'm trying to think. Oh, what's the name of that? What's the name of that game? There was a game where you play as like a cat that has a sword. Cat with a sword PS2 game. The Legend of Kay. And it got remade for like PS4 and Switch and all that. That's the kind of game it reminds me of. Yeah, something like TAC, or yeah, one of them interesting sort of like THQ Nordic PS2 games or something. But the graphics in are beautiful. Miles, I know somebody else brought it up on the stream. By any chance have you seen whatever the studio developed, Kennerbridge of Spirits? They kind of made it big because they did this Zelda Majora's Mask short on YouTube, and the animation is so good. What's the name? Oh yeah, Ember Labs. Let's see what they're working on now. Oh, we got a story.
You lied to me, priest!
I warned you the journey would be difficult.
You said nothing about sailing through the very gates of hell!
That's where we're going.
Hell is all but inevitable for one such as you. Aldous Thorpe.
Oh, not Aldous Thorpe.
The island offers something much greater than gold. Redemption. For me, and perhaps even for you. Do not fear the storm, Captain. Faith
Relentless Game Studios
will see us through.
So they made Crucible. You know, they made this. That's really interesting. Now, we're in. Put me in the world. Let me see some combat. I assume we're gonna get like some tutorial here. I actually. Sometimes, as Tommy Pickles said, a baby's got to do what a baby's got to do. The cinematic quality here is really good. Now, this game is made by Amazon Games, so you have unlimited money. And if Callisto Protocol taught us anything, you can have unlimited, you can have a lot of money and make really high quality cutscenes and really high quality animations and everything, but the game's shit. So guy on the cover box. Oh, everybody's first. Oh no, not the Irish. Oh no, is he the Irish guy? The lad with an Irish accent that got killed. I'm not really interested in Intel cinematics, especially in baby. Aha! There I am! Oh, okay, we get to get our first taste of combat here. Oh, I don't even know what perspective this game is. Oh, it's like a proper full action game, is it? Oh. Oh. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting at all. Okay. Can we do like a perfect dodge? Let's see. I'm not sure if I got that right. Okay, well, do. Not much feedback on your attacks. Do an L heavy attack. There's also not really much, like the audio is weirdly balanced. I know this is it. These are just like very early impressions, but the audio balancing is awful. I basically felt like I wasn't doing anything there. I have to say that armor is cool. Like having the beard built into the armor is cool. Swim to the shore of Aeternum. I think this is running. I think it's running at 60. Yeah, it feels like 60 FPS. Again, like MMOs don't need to, you know, be these absolute lookers. I mean, World of Warcraft has been okay for 20 years now, and that game still actually looks pretty good. I know, obviously, they've done some different graphical upgrades and all that, but take all. Mystical Staff of Life. Equip. Okay, I got my first staff. Oh! Oh, I have two weapons. Hold L2 to convert your health into mana when using a Void Gauntlet. Oh, cool. Well, where's my mana? This game's quite dark. Let me know if you can see. You can see stuff. Okay, let's test out the staff. Okay, life. Oh, okay, so you have like mastery of the weapon types. Interesting. What are you? I actually want to capture some footage because I might do like a little impressions kind of video majigger on this. I got a weak health potion. Equip. Okay, so that's equipped to X. Now, I'm trying to see how I have like action abilities. Whoa, life staff, level up. Oh, so oh, okay, okay. Oh, Fire Staff, Life Staff, Ice Gauntlet, Void Gauntlet. Cool. Healing and Protector. So what does this do? Sacred Ground creates an area on the ground with a 3-meter radius that lasts for 12 seconds. Allies in the area are healed. Life stats, heavy attacks restore 5% of max mana when they pass through allies. Shoot out a light projectile that grants 20% fortify for 10 seconds. Heals an ally for 8% of weapon damage. Deals 146% weapon damage for... Okay. I think we just go with that. We'll actually go with the damage just to start off with. Oh, and you can respec at any point. Cool. And I guess I'll switch to this one and use it a bit and see what abilities I can get with it. Yeah, let's see what this ability does. I have a point to spend on the Void Gauntlet. Let's see. Annihilate. Oh, look, you got the energy sword from Halo. You want Decay or Annihilation? Let's see. Deadly range, plus 10% base damage on successful range basic attacks with an active debuff. Fire an unblockable orb that passes through an enemy deals. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, let's go with that one. Why not? Now, I wonder if the whole thing is like you want to have 2 weapons and constantly swap between them, and like that's how you have your action abilities. Oh, look at this boy. Can I damage him? I mean, the game looks pretty good. Oh, yeah. The Breath of the Wild moment. Every game needs it now. Can I go? Like, can I? No. I thought maybe I'd be able to just go wherever I want. Can I harvest that? No. Now, how dark does this get for you? Because it's got enough for me to see. Oh no. My dear friend is dead. Well, this is pretty interesting.
Something greater. The fountain. Drink and accept my gift.
Now he's extra evil. First boss fight, I guess. Oh, we just pulled me in. Okay, let's use the abilities. Okay, now I don't really know, like, much about the, you know, the actual feel here of the combat. It's very MMO, you know, even though it's an action MMO.
Everlasting glory will be ours.
Because even like ESO does, like ESO feels fine. It kind of feels a bit like a MOBA or something, you know, if you're playing Smite or League or something, or well, Smite, because that's a third person one. Okay, I'm not very good at dodging that one. Use a lot of stamina on a dodge, though. You can only dodge twice. Oh, dodge! Oh, still didn't dodge it. you know what? I apologize. I can't care about cinematics in an open beta of an MMO. I want to see what the core loop of the game is like. And then if I'm interested, I will pay attention. Well, to be honest, I've never really paid attention to the story in an MMO in my life. So we'll just keep going. Because usually MMOs, you're either playing with your friends or you have a podcast or you're watching a video in or something. So that's how I played all of World of Warcraft, and I absolutely adore that game. Haven't actually played WoW in like properly in years, but I love that game so much. So much.
It's steel, demon!
A strong one, are you? Death and back, and you still have your soul. You should be proud.
Oh, we're in. We're in, everybody. Social actions. Oh yeah, this is the day one MMO experience. Everyone around. I like it though. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a lot of people.
Let the air fill your lungs, friend. With those small feet, you died. And it won't be the last
This
time.
is Aeternum. No one gets away
On
out
a
of it.
ship, smashed by the storm wall, of course. Like everyone else here. Ah, but it will pass. Your soul, they are reborn as something else. Ah, but you must be starving, friend. Don't worry. Many boars roam wild, yes. And you will also catch a flint.
Very MMO. Let's go kill some boar. Okay, let's I want to see how I change the sort of UI. Is there any way to make things a bit smaller? I don't like how big the UI is. Let's see, well firstly, let's see what we can do. I also don't want all this, like look at how much that takes up on the screen. Invert camera shake, vertical movement, self-correcting, follow. No, we don't care about any of that. Why isn't the right analog stick moving it down? I don't know. Oh, maybe there's just nothing else on it. Okay, controller, aim assist, controller vibration. Oh no, the right analog stick. Yeah, the right analog stick just isn't working. Oh! No, we'll cap it at 30. We'll also play it in performance mode. Audio, social, language filter. Here we go. Chat, alerts, off. Close chat after send, yes. So I just want to hide all that for now. I don't care. Enable crossplay, cross-platform communications. Controller, mouse, keyboard, cool. Activities, map, character. Okay, let's go. Let's go kill some boar, everybody. How do I turn that off? Like, that is... Whoever thought that was a good idea to put that on by default, that you can see every single time somebody levels up. I don't know what they were thinking. Please tell me there's a way to turn that off. It's probably in social. Better mute my mic as well. Voice chat, language filter, chat text size. Let's pop you all the way down. Chat background. Chat alerts off. Off. Notification. Everything is turned off that I can see. Text size, text to speech, enemy spell, controller vibration, dialogue, social, audio. Video, controller. Okay, so the right analog stick is just working now in the menus and it wasn't before. Okay, let's see, can we do something here? Notifications, not, wow. When an achievement, yes. Auto lock, healing, HUD, show reticle, show PvP XP, show social, actions hotkey, show vital values, floating damage, mounts, gameplay, let's see. apologies for this. We'll just we can just get all this out of the way. No self-directed camera shake. No language. Okay. Well, okay, I've made it smaller at the very least. Flint. Flint. Get her. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please, please don't have a crafting system. No. Are we, is this like, is this Minecraft? I like Minecraft. But I don't want this. I want an MMO. Okay, well, if this is what this game is, like an MMO mixed with running around collecting resources to build shit, that's gonna be a hard no from me, because I'm done. I'm done with like crafting games, if I'm being honest. I've had enough of them. Okay, where's this dude that I have to talk to? Where is he gone? Oh, he went over here. You know, after playing years of Minecraft and Terraria and then Valheim and V-Rising and, I don't know, give me fucking 50 other games that I played that's like that.
Let us see what you have there. A crude knife?
Of course it's well crafted, Urta.
More likely. The town of Corinth up there.
Did you
No,
come from town? I'm well too.
I've never...
They fool.
Yes.
You know what? It's an MMO. Hunt down a bar, make it... this is not what I was expecting. Okay, I assume I will want like focus and intelligence. Let's go with... We'll just put it all into focus for now. Level rewards. Weapon mastery. Trade skills. PvP achievements. Cool. Do I have a mount? No. Okay, just let me collect some flint here, you know, in an MMO. And you have this like, if you're going to have this as a mechanic in your game, you need to have no animation or slowdown. Ghost of Tsushima did it perfectly. When you walk up to something to pick it up, you just pick it up. You can pick it up on your horse, no problem. Oh, this is like the true MMO experience now. We're all like in the same area. Quick, get the first attack on him. Yes. Don't mind me, I just gotta equip my knife. What's this? Essential crafting cache. Oh, thank you. So, has anybody in the chat ever played the original New World? How sort of survivally was it? I really thought this was just like a pure MMO. Cook a light ration using Urda's campfire. I will do that. Thank you very much. Better pick up some more flint. Don't mind me. You never know when you're going to need it. Lads, is voice chat working? Grievous Grimace. How do I play with IRLs? I don't know. Invite your friends on PSN? Maybe? Okay, the picture of the meat looks nice. Do you know what? Can I craft multiple, or does that happen? Okay, that happens every single time. Interesting.
Ah, a successful hunt? Enter. Yes.
Hunt and cook your own boar, lazy bastard. If there's any food left, you keep that for yourself, newcomer.
Well, welcome K5J. Thank you. Okay, well you just answered the question. Yeah, you just answered the question. I genuinely thought this was like a proper MMO with quests and dungeons and raids and all this, but I guess I was completely wrong. Now, I'll still keep playing the beta here. You never know. Something might change. Because, like, recently I got a code for V Rising. Oh, so it does... Okay, so it does have all that. Because recently I played V Rising, and it's not exactly an MMO, but it's like a hybrid action RPG with crafting elements. And I really enjoyed the action RPG side of it, but all the crafting stuff just... I don't know. It really just wore down on me over time, and eventually I was like, ah. Like, I got a code, and the PR people were like, oh, like, do you plan on making videos on it? And I was totally honest with them. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I would make a fair video because I've just realized these sort of crafting games just aren't for me anymore. I used to love them, but it's kind of like when you play so much of them, it either becomes the best. It either becomes like your favorite game of all time, or you just kind of fall, or your favorite genre of all time, or you just kind of fall off it. PvP is amazing. Dungeons Wars is best game I've... Well, I mean, you never know. It might get me. Yes, I am K5J. I am usually I'm either a hunter, a paladin, a druid, or a shaman. That's usually my sort of the archetypes I go for. And then, like, when I play hero shooters and multiplayer games like that, I'm always a support character. So, oh cool, you can transmog. Give me the armor, please. I'm just here for the loot. Nice pylon. Okay, my focus jumped up there without me having to do anything. Like, more than... Maybe? I don't know. You got more in the life staff. After a dodge, your outgoing heal is 20% more effective. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna go with some damage at the start, since I will more than likely be soloing this whole thing. So just being able to actually output some damage is probably the way to go right now. There we go. Yeah, because I've always... Lol, no, go with Orb of Protection and Mending Protection. Let's see. Orb of Protection. And... Mending Protection. Where's Mending Protection? I'm trying to see it here. Sorry, Beacon. Beacon. Am I blind? I very well could be blind. Oh yeah, Beacon. Yeah, cool. Okay, right now you know, this is the bait. I want to actually just get into the loop.
Pistol shots a few minutes ago. There may still be
I'm a healer. Ah, yes, a fellow healer.
Stop being so thick-headed.
Yep, cool. Search for survivors at the wreck. Let's go. Let me actually see. Like, let me just have a look. Let's have a look at the crafting. See what we can actually do. Okay, concoctions, basic cooking, weapons, longsword. I don't care. I don't need long swords. Survival tools. Like, do I need any of these? Harvesting. Harvesting is something I can do. Cool. Throw beacon. Where did my beacon go? I'll have to see where it was. I wasn't really paying attention. Is that like a buff around me? Or did I throw that out? And also... Oh, on you. Cool. K5J. Should I be, like, swapping between weapons? Should I always be... Or, like, should I be swapping and using different abilities? Or should I only be going into one sort of weapon type? So I should be swapping. Cool. Okay, how do I bring up my inventory? Do I have a weight? Oh! Oh no, there is weight. Okay, but you have 200. That does weight become an issue later on? To get damage from the void drop, your circle that boosts your damage if you have unlocked on the void gauntlet. Cool.
I am within you.
So you're talking about, see, character, void gauntlet, void drop, void blade. Ah, do you know, we'll figure this all out as I go along. Oh, he's retreating. You can retreat all you want. Oh no, oh, somebody literally brought him all the way from over there. I think the old aim assist might actually be pretty useful on console. Whoa! Void Gauntlet level 3! Damaging orb. We'll just get another one here. We'll just test out all these abilities. It looks like I can respec for free. And I assume the characters won't carry over from the beta, will they? That's even if I do end up getting the full launch book. We got somebody with a musketeer around. Or a musketeer. Oh! Grace O'Malley!
Fighting off the demon hordes, and I'm thinking, how the hell do I get down from up here? So what do you say? Maybe give a girl a hand?
Maybe give a girl a hand. Oh, why can't they do Irish accents right, for God's sake? It's not that difficult. Let me fucking voice act for you. And I know there'll be like American people in this. They're like, oh, you sound the same. We don't.
Back on the sand. You have my thanks.
You have my thanks. Like that
I know a
is.
safe spot this way. Come on.
That's nobody in Ireland speaks like that. Like nobody in Ireland speaks like that. It's so rare that you get a good Irish accent in a game. Baldur's Gate 3 actually has a really good Irish accent. There's this elderly woman you meet, and she sounds exactly like what an Irish elderly woman sounds like. But Grace O'Malley here, no. Hello, Grace O'Malley.
Well, now, can't tell you what a relief it was seeing someone who was still human. I was beginning to think I was all alone out here.
Welcome, Cristiano. Listen to this as a newly crowned Irishman, Cristiano. Listen to this accent.
Perfect. I was betting there'd be some kind of folk somewhere on this rock. Figured I'd go look for it after I'm done out here. I'm not about to go walking away from a whole fleet of fresh salvage. Not if I have a choice in the matter.
No.
This isn't my first shipwreck, you know.
This isn't.
One thing I've learned.
One thing I've learned.
You have to always think ahead. Keep an eye on the horizon.
Keep an eye on the horizon. Oh, that is
had
awful.
Here, countless treasures captain and crew had stashed on board.
If you know where to look. Oh, what a terrible, terrible Irish accent. I would expect no different. Oh yeah, look at me. I am slick. Oh wait, enemies drop loot? Okay. I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? It is an MMO after all. Yeah, this does feel very Smite or MOBA-y. Maybe that's why the PvP is so good. Well, actually, this was made by a MOBA team, wasn't it? They made Crucible before this, and then that got shut down. So maybe that is. Maybe it's built off the same stuff as that. God, my character looks so stupid. Look at that. Oh my god, that is disgraceful. Oh god. I need to... Wait, did somebody kill these enemies, or... God, skinning takes quite some time. Let's skin for 6 minutes. Mr. Boar, don't hit me, please. No! Don't interrupt my skinning. Again, I'm not even sure... Is this even worth my while doing? I don't know. Don't even know what's going on in that chat there. There's a lot of people typing in the in-game chat. And they're talking some crap. Oh! I'll help you boys. There you go. There's a heal. Whoa! Janzoon's anchor. Uncommon Warhammer. That's cool. Okay, so that's a higher gear score. I assume gear score is what I'll be like interested in near the start. Do you know what, Janzoon? I want to fight you. Just spam them with abilities. Dodge out the way. Healing pulse. Cool. Not flagged for PvP. You can only... Ah, no, the tooltip disappeared. Read. Let me read it in our voice. We set forth from Honfleur with a hold full of cargo and a handful of uniquely valuable items from Paris as a gift to the soldiers at the new fort. These items include a silver candelabra from the court of the late King Henry the Great, a blessed chalice from Bishop Richelieu or whatever of the church at Luçon, and an astrolabe used by Samuel Champlain himself during an earlier voyage across the Great Western Ocean. There you go. So I can do just as good a job as a real voice actor. And I have no training in voice acting. I'll help you out, boys. There's some healing for you. Okay, I guess we just have to go around and collect everything. It is crazy how little, like, they just really didn't market this game whatsoever. I think there was a couple of previews a while ago. But even at that, after them previews, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. I only found out this beta was going live earlier today, or like yesterday or something. You'd be better than 99% of the Americans who pretend to be Irish. Yeah, definitely. I do genuinely believe that for games like this, they have voice actors in that could do certain accents. And they're like, oh, we need people to do Irish accents. And they're like, can you do? And they're like, yeah, I could try. And they're like, yeah, that's good enough. Just fucking do it. Because that's what they did with Starfield. There's some Irish voices in Starfield. And they're absolutely atrocious. All gatherings will get faster when you get better gear items. You could throw beacon on enemies and fight them. Ah, yes. Okay, I see. So I'm supposed to, like, throw that at him. And then when I'm in this aura, I heal. And now he probably can't exactly deal much damage to me. Oh, well, he'll probably deal damage, but I'll just heal through it. I'm liking the MMO side of this so far. I do wonder, will anything ever sort of give me that feeling of original WoW when I first played it? Because I started playing WoW just as or the Burning Crusade turned into Wrath of the Lich King, and that was my WoW time. Ah, Bungle, welcome. Yeah, see, a lot of the time, Bungle, me and Jake are actually streaming at the same time. And I understand, you know, people have their allegiances, but Bungle, you should always be in my chat watching my streams. But, yeah, I like the MMO part of this so far, but Bungle, it's very crafting, you know, collecting wood and collecting flint and, you know, crafting stuff, which is, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll continue playing the beta and we'll see. We'll continue on. But that sort of stuff doesn't appeal to me. I'm just over crafting and collecting stuff. I've played my fair share of Terraria, Don't Starve, Minecraft, Valheim, insert 50 other games. Let's see, Grounded. You know, there's so many other games that I've played in this genre because, like, I used to play it so much and I'm just kind of, you know, fed up of it. And now, Bungle, listen to the Irish accent in this game.
There you
I was starting to worry. More importantly, what did you find?
What did you find? Let's see here. Oh, yes. These are
definitely worth a coin or two.
Soon as we find a town, we'll
Split
sell
the
them and
profit.
split the profit.
Oh, absolutely atrocious. Oh, I don't know how these are professional voice actors.
You did. Those damn red-eye rotters are swarming all over the wreckage of my ship. I worry it's bad luck leaving behind my own treasures.
But I can't get through the bastards. Exactly, Bungle. Exactly. That is, it's just people in a booth that can't do Irish accents that are asked to do Irish accents. That's all it is. And they're probably there. It's like, yeah, I want a paycheck. Go on. Yeah, feck it. Yeah, I'll do it. Just hire me instead. I'm looking for work. I don't have anything right now. I'm sitting here playing games. I'm unemployed. Oh my god, look at how bad I look now. God, my character looks dumb. To be fair, the marketing is the weakest side of Amazon games. You can see their devs work fairly well, but their games so far haven't seen that. Yeah, I mean, I think New World, when it first came out, and K5J, you seem to be a veteran of this game, it did have its time, didn't it? It did have, like, a couple of months where, you know, a lot of streamers were playing it and people loved it, you know? But I think it very quickly flew off. Yeah, exactly, but, oh, top of the morning to you. Did you get me supplies? Like, that's what it's like. And in Bioshock, when Atlas says Boyo, nobody says Boyo. Nobody says it. You know, how's it going, Boyo? And Atlas isn't even the worst of it. Or at least someone with a Newfie accent. Yeah, well, I've seen plenty of videos of the Newfoundland accent and how interesting it is. That it's kind of, a lot of Irish people emigrated over there, so there's this weird Irish-ish accent in Newfoundland. Yeah, giving the game to streamers is not marketing because it's marketing for a month or two, and then when the streamers give up if your game isn't good enough, then, and you know, obviously you can't blame the streamers. If the game isn't fun, the game isn't fun. Then it's very difficult. And since the streamers sort of build their, like, a lot of their, you know, if their audience isn't interested in it, then nobody's going to watch it, and then, you know, they're playing a game that they might find fun, but because their audience doesn't like it and it's not really a popular game, then, you know, I can understand them not wanting to stream it anymore. See, the thing is though, like, this part of the game, when I'm kind of doing just MMO shit, questing, fun. I mean, I don't think, like, MMO combat needs to feel amazing. Like, this does feel like Smite or something. So, just giving the games to streamers, I will say, movement and combat looks very good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think... Yeah, that is exactly it, Bungle. You hit the nail on the head. You do. You just want to be able to zone out, not really think about it. It's like, at the start of the stream, Bungle, when they were doing all the introduction to the story, it's like, I don't care. I don't even read dialogue in these games. I listen to a podcast, or, like, while the football's on, I'm sitting on my laptop playing World of Warcraft or whatever MMO I was playing at the time. Just running around, killing some enemies, getting some loot. And then, obviously, if you want to get really deep into the hard dungeons and raids, then you have that to sort of give you that, oh yeah, let's build towards this. Let's give me, oh, I need to farm this piece of gear. But even at that, like, farming gear, that's very switch your brain off. I'm just going to kill this enemy 50 times kind of thing, you know? While I'm here, I need to just plug in my controller here. Charge this controller because I have two dual senses. Because when you're reviewing games and there are days where you need to play like 8 hours of games, you seriously need to have two controllers because the DualSense battery is really that bad. And at one point I was going to get a DualSense Edge, but then I found out the battery is even worse than the base one, so I said, oh, feck that. Feck that, I'm alright, thank you very much. Or should I say, feck that, I'm alright, thank you very much. We'll go get me supplies. I think that's maybe just how I'll deliver all my videos and streams now. Talking about this, what are your thoughts on the PS5 Pro? So, my initial reaction to the PS5 Pro was, wow, this is expensive. Now, understandably expensive. I think it's in the same situation as what PSVR 2 was, where everyone was like, oh, PSVR 2 was so crazy expensive. It was like 600 quid. And I think it was $600 as well. So that's like, okay, yeah, it is expensive, obviously, in like monetary value, it is expensive. But for the tech that you're getting, you're not getting ripped off. And I think the PS5 Pro will be in that same spot, where if you do want to spend, and let me reiterate this, if I am in Ireland, I have to spend, with a disc drive, €900 to get a PS5 Pro. Now, I've no doubt that a PS5 Pro is going to be this super powerful console that will outperform any PC at that price point. I totally understand that. But the PS5 base is not in a bad spot. It really isn't. I don't feel like I need to upgrade, so I'm not going to get one. I'm going to wait. I will save my money, and I'll put that into a Switch too, because the Switch actually does need an upgrade. I think maybe in like 2026, when the PS5 does start to show its age, which it will, then I might get a Pro at that stage, but right now I have no interest in it. Another thing, see, one thing I'm worried about with the Pro is that, let's say in 2026, the developers, not like, I don't know if lazy or less skilled or just not given enough time, but you know the way like Final Fantasy 16 does not run well on the PlayStation 5? It just doesn't. But Horizon Forbidden West can run at 60 FPS, and look at the way it is. And I understand Horizon Forbidden West is a first-party game, so they're only developing for that console. So, well, actually, Final Fantasy 16 is an exclusive as well. But, you know, they're first-party, they get all this knowledge, okay? But if Horizon Forbidden West can look the way it looked and run the way it ran, or whatever, then no developer has an excuse that, oh, our game can't reach 60 FPS. It's like, it can. It just needs to be optimized better. I'm sure there's like a couple of games that are like extremely CPU intensive or whatever, and that's where it gets, you know, caught up. But Final Fantasy, if Horizon Forbidden West can run at 60 FPS, then Final Fantasy 16 can run at 60 FPS. And the thing is I think maybe in the future we get to a stage where they're like, oh, we don't want to optimize for the base PS5, so we'll get the game running at 30 FPS in quality mode on the PS5, no problem, it will hold consistent 30. But if you want 60 FPS, you have to get a PS5 Pro, because we're just not going to be arsed. And I think maybe that might be a thing. We'll see.
You're back just in time. And
I don't think we'll see a game that will be PS5 Pro only. It didn't happen on the PlayStation 4, so I can't see it happening on the PS5. I don't think they can get away with that. Like, it's not like the PS5 is so underpowered like the Switch, where it's like, oh, it physically can't run, or, you know, we're struggling a lot. I just think it's I just cannot see that ever happening. Okay, now, is there a way that I can set for salvage and just salvage it all in one go? No, maybe not. Oh, I have some upgrades to buy. Okay, so my focus is increasing. Does my focus increase the more I use my weapons? Is that what's happening? Flail and shield. Can I use a flail and a shield? Like, what does intelligence do? Does it tell me? I really don't know. Let's put some in more in the focus. Why not? Feck. I can respec for free. Lights Embrace creates a radius area around an ally or location, heals the enemy. Okay. Yes, the more you use, the higher. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Protector's Blessing. If orb of protection hits an ally. Life Staff basic attack grants 15% fortify. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we need that. And then we'll increase the radius of the beacon. No, Light's Embrace! I guess I want Light's Embrace, or no, don't pick Light's Embrace. I can get it on the next level. Again, this ain't gonna be a min-maxi build. No, don't get it. Okay, cool. Now, time to talk to my best friend.
Look, I'm as grateful as can be that you reclaim my flag and all. But don't ask me to go on a fool crusade against those red-eyed demons. I don't need a Medal of Valor. Just a coin for me, thank you very much.
Okay, I'll put some into Constitution next.
Your local friends say there's a town a bit up the road. I'll head
This
there and
loot.
sell this loot. I'll set your part aside
Yeah,
until you
it does.
get there.
This actually.
For my part. Besides, Captain Grace O'Malley never met a storm she couldn't navigate. I'll find a way. You can
If
come
you
with me.
like.
If you
Okay,
like.
I can't keep slagging her because
Have a
I'm just gonna
job.
keep slagging that accent. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. It is a personal attack. They knew they would have at least one Irish person streaming this game, so they put her at the start of the game. Feckers. I hope they, Actually, what price is this game? I'm afraid to show my dashboard because I have a game downloaded that I'm not sure if I can even show that I have. So, I'm afraid to open up my dashboard. And I always crap myself. There's a couple of times on my stream where I have games.
Gave it a try, at least. I've never seen.
Yeah, cool.
I
Just
am-
where I have games on my dashboard, and I'm like, oh, I'm just the whole stream. I'm like, don't tab out, don't tab out, don't tab out. And I know at one point I will. Well, Bungle. Oh, geez, I didn't even realize I look like the Pope. There's never been an Irish Pope, I don't think, but we are a very Catholic country. I could make some very, very crude Catholic Church jokes because that's what Irish people do. But I will refrain because I don't know how YouTube will like my jokes about Catholic priests. You can guess where the jokes would go.
Witness the power manifest. The true future of the human race.
Is that another Irish person? Yeah, like this is the MMO shit I like to do. Yup, life staff level up. It's 70 USD. I think so. I think I saw it was $59.99 on PSN. Maybe. There you go, you guys can have a heal. I've missed every single shot, nice. There you go. Now, this is the part of MMOs, especially new ones, because I'll never forget playing the old WoW game, or like earlier WoW, and you'd be all in a cave in the gnome and dwarf starting area, and you have to kill like this troll guy, and only one would spawn, and you would either party up with all the people around, or you would basically just try to snake the first hit, because then you would get the kill. And when I went, I subscribed to WoW for a month last Christmas just to like mess around with it, and unfortunately there just weren't that many people in the starting areas, so it didn't feel like it had that community aspect that I think is the main reason why why I played MMOs anyway. And it's nice being walking around here, and I know this is just an open beta and all that, but it's nice walking around here just seeing so many people. And I had the same when I started up ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. When I started the Old Republic, I played a lot of MMOs. I was never really like super hardcore. I think I've only ever raided in WoW once. I got 2 characters to max level, but I was never really one to like get really deep into them. I just love the sort of, you know, doing the main quests and the main storyline and doing a couple of dungeons and not taking it too serious, but I just some absolutely fucking fantastic memories of them.
Yet you live. Ah!
The only thing is,
and you shut the bat.
Let's
World of
not get
Warcraft
ahead
is a
of the
drug.
pack. If you had, it is
like, it's an absolute drug. Should be illegal.
No
I remember when I first started playing World of Warcraft. Now, I was awful for faking sick to try to get off school when I was a kid. And I'll never forget when I started playing WoW, I was so addicted to it that I faked sick for like a whole week so that I could just stay at home and play it. Yep, that's it, Bungle. Every Christmas, I get an urge to play WoW because for a while, me and my cousin, who we used to play so much WoW together, we would, every Christmas, we would resubscribe for like a month or 2 and just play it. And the amount of like Christmas breaks we spent just absolutely sweating it on WoW, like just playing it every single night. And I remember, so every New Year's Eve, my auntie would have a party in her house, and the whole family would be there. And my cousin, who is my best friend, I was the best man at his wedding there, which is crazy how far we've come. We play golf all the time, but we went to the family party, and we were like, do you know what? Fuck this! I don't want to be here. So instead, we just went back to his house, which was only around the corner, and we just played WoW all night. And that was back when WoW had a recruit a friend system, where if you recruited a friend at level 40, I believe, you got a 2-person mount. It was like a rocket. And then I think up to like level 30 or 40 as well, you got double XP while you were in the party with your friend. So we'd absolutely fly through the levels. Oh, it was just so fun. Why everyone talks about WoW as if it was a drug addiction. It was. Like, WoW is a drug addiction. And I'll never forget the first ever character me and my brother got to level 80. Now, we like sort of shared a character where we just sort of play. Like, I'd sit on the couch watching him, and then he'd give me the laptop, and we'd play it through. Was it Death Knight that we got to level... I think it was 80 was the max at the time, but you had to get a character to level 55 to unlock the Death Knight, and we eventually got the Death Knight to level 80. And when that happened, my brother had the foresight to just say, he sat me down and was like, alright Adam, when we get this Death Knight to level 80, we are deleting the game and we're not playing it. And we did it, we deleted it, and we stopped playing. And then I've like dipped back every now and again, but that was like the last time I was properly into WoW. You're making me want to play again. I dropped off right before Cataclysm, North Rim, my prime. Well, Bungle.
Everything I
What was your class? What was your character?
I tasted the knowledge forbidden to us as
Mine,
creation.
I was usually a dwarf. I was a
the
dwarf hunter,
humanity's true
or a
potential.
dwarf hunter, or a
I
human
knew
paladin.
then.
They were like my two.
I must correct this ancient
Sacred
injustice and restore
Bungle,
the
bungle.
power which is rightfully ours.
Bungle. I don't.
The heart of the mountain now beats strong.
Yeah,
with
the
this
zombies.
purpose.
Yeah. No. Were they forsaken?
After a
No, they were just
century
called
of
undead, I
preparation,
think.
Our campaign has begun. The island's townships.
Yeah, they were just called undead, but you were a horde man. Can't trust horde
The
people.
only thing I had not
For the
foreseen
Alliance.
is you.
And I love the whole like. Oh, it's just so good. Oh, speaking of which, Overwatch 2 celebrates 20 years of World of Warcraft with a new collab. So they have a lot of World of Warcraft skins in Overwatch. Ah, I guess I'll be buying a couple of them. There you go, Blitz. Well, actually, I won't. Got no money.
Stolen from us and brought true freedom to the world, both old and new.
Hey, this cutscene is a bit loud, is it? Yeah, maybe the cutscene, maybe the... Okay, well, you might have been able to hear what I said. Yeah, I think maybe... I think the audio balancing on this game is a bit weird. Now, it is in beta. That can obviously always be changed, and I guess I could rebalance it myself. But I just lowered it down there anyway, just to be safe. Because everybody wants to hear my sultry tones. Ah, for the Alliance. Yeah, well, that's only the true men played for the Alliance. But the cutscene was way too loud. Yeah. Yeah, because I noticed that when I first started playing a Cristiano, you have this like introduction cutscene and then the combat tutorial. And the combat tutorial sounded like I wasn't even playing a game. I will take in the lore maybe another day. What is this? Let's go over here before we go. I just want to see what it is. Oh, okay, so we have all this lore here. Again, I ain't reading any lore for now. I have to be interested in a game first before I read the lore. It's like Dark Souls. Wait. Oh, I just... Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I thought I'd, like, travel to a whole other area. I didn't. I'm literally in the same spot. Okay. But yeah, I've never been one to actively read the lore first. It's always a, oh shit, I'm interested in this game. Let me go back and read the lore. It needs to capture me first. That's why, going back to Concord, why the fuck would you show off a cinematic of a load of characters that we don't care about? Can everybody skin this boar, or is it like a one-time thing? Okay, my skinning and tracking is skyrocketing. Ah, yes. The medieval town. I guess this is the thing now. Games have to have deep lore, and you have to be interested in it for some reason. Yeah. I mean, I was never once interested in the World of Warcraft. Not that I wasn't interested in the World of Warcraft lore. I just didn't care. I was just there. Like, I think the thing that World of Warcraft does, and this is something that Dark Souls does that I think people sort of miss, is that Dark Souls and World of Warcraft, you don't need to read any text. You don't need to watch any cutscenes. You are just in these areas, and the way they're built and laid out and how things are like shown to you is world building, and the world is built in a way that makes it interesting. Like when you're walking through a town in Dark Souls and you see, like in Elden Ring, there's a part where you're fighting all these knights, and they're just normal knights in a normal castle. They're obviously there defending the castle. But then later on in the game, you meet those same knights who are in a completely different area, but they have red eyes, and there's this like frenzied corruption going around. So then that sort of tells a story of like, okay, I'm in this area. Why are these soldiers here? Why are they now attacking different people? It's because they have these red glowy eyes and something happened to them. And like, that's what gets you interested in it. And it's the same with World of Warcraft.
You there? New to Corinth, are you? Yeah, last thing we need's another mouth to feed. No bread to spare for travelling vagrants. Go back to where you came from.
Yep, that's all you need, Bungle. That's all you need. You don't need anything fancy. If you make a world that is interesting to explore, people will then get interested in the rest of what you're showing. And yeah, I think, well, I mean, Concord was probably doomed from the start because, let's be real, the characters aren't interesting to look at. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, if you take the main tank in Concord versus Reinhardt from Overwatch, who are you going to be more interested in? You're going to be more interested in Reinhardt because Reinhardt is cool, and that's it. Like, Reinhardt's just a well-designed character. But I do wonder what would have happened if with Concord they just showed it off. And bear in mind, I'm somebody who likes Concord. I think Concord is a very fun game, and I'm sad that it's gone. But I do wonder what would have happened if they showed gameplay of Concord and then just said at the end of that state of play, also, here you go, it's in open beta. There you go. Just play it. You know? Okay, we don't care about this. But instead, they showed off... I think they showed off a small bit of gameplay, and then later on showed off the cinematic, and then after the cinematic, announced the open, or the beta, and then the beta was like a couple of weeks later and stuff. And I was like, they should have just said, here's the beta, play it now. No, not free to play. I just mean, literally just say... Well, not an open, like, yeah, well, the beta was open. They did say it was only for pre-orders, and then they opened it to PS Plus. But I don't, no. Yeah, they did have the beta, Cristiano, but I mean, when they initially showed the gameplay, they should have had the gameplay in that state of play, and then at the end said, here is the beta, you can play it now, it's open for a week or two. There you go. Instead of having this, we'll show you the game, this game is in development, okay? Then people were like, oh, it looks kind of interesting. And then they showed the cinematic. And then the cinematic was like, why the fuck are they showing us this cringy cinematic? And then after the cinematic, on a different state of play, they said, oh, the open beta is in like a week or two. They should have just dropped it with the open beta. And then instantly people would have been like, at the very least, this is dropping now, so I will give it a go. And that's it. I think they could have really changed it. But, you know, it just goes to show a lot of these people in these higher up positions making these decisions are idiots.
Potential and such little hemp. God,
Transmogrify me. No, I don't want transmog. I want to look like I'm the Pope. We're going for a Pope cosplay here.
Windsward is a classic example of a... God, you're good. Windsward is a class. God, you're good clothes. Well, I couldn't depend on hemp, so I began making thread out of it.
Yeah, I do think that's it. Like ultimately, I think. See, I wonder. And I would love if we could somehow get an alternate timeline where they don't show that cinematic. They just do not show that cinematic, and they just launch the game into beta. Like into an open beta for a week or two. And then just let people play it. And then people can make their minds up on the characters. Because I'm sorry, when I saw... Me and Jake were streaming that state of play when they showed it. And Jake was kind of like, yeah, I like to be interested in the characters before it starts, you know? But not everyone is like Jake. And I remember watching it, I was like, this is the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are they doing here? And obviously everyone agreed, because I don't know, I'm sick of the Marvel writing. It just seemed like it was a Marvel game, and a bad Marvel game at that, with no interesting characters. So that's ultimately that's the thing, that, like, you know, they had the final nail in the coffin before the game even came out. But again, the game's still fun.
Welcome to the Sodom Breeze.
Yes.
May a gentle wind always guide you home.
Yeah, time to talk to my friend Grace. Oh, shut up, please. I cannot listen to you anymore. I just can't listen to her. How's it going, Fo? It's an MMO that came out in 2021. I think it had like a couple of months of kind of popularity, and then it disappeared. And now they have revamped it and re-released, or they are re-releasing it. This is an open beta that's on for the next 3 days. Now, I'm disappointed that it has like crafting and survival elements. It's not just a pure MMO. But I'm going to keep playing it and see what's going on. Also, Fo, another Irishman in the chat here, listen to this accent.
You have all that coin jingling in your pockets. Go and spend it. You never know when someone might steal it when you're not looking.
There you go, Fo. We've been slagging this Grace O'Malley character. They also couldn't have had... Well, actually, let's see. Are these all... These are all, like, sort of characters, aren't they? Okay, open the trading post, open this, open that. We will do all that. Okay, so this is like the... Okay. Ah, I see, I see. So that's like the auction house. Oh, I'm not sure about that phone. That accent is dreadful. So you got some coin in your pocket, do you? Oh yeah, let's actually see what I have to equip. Equip. Nope. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. I think Starfield did have worse, definitely. Okay, storage shed. I assume we will literally just store all of my resources, except for like the food stuff, maybe. Craft mods, resources, weaving, woodwork. Yeah, we'll just store all that. See, the thing is, like, I think I have a fairly neutral Dublin accent, right? Whereas, like, you know, you have Conor McGregor. Like, yeah, well, no, Conor McGregor actually has this weird accent that's kind of very media trained out of him to not be, to kind of be a bit more understandable. So Conor McGregor has a weird accent. But, like, you have the very thick Dublin accent. I think I'm, like, right in the middle of a Dublin accent. And then you have the really posh Dublin accent. But I don't know what this Grace O'Malley woman is. Where's she gone?
Well, there's a pretty little ditty for you. Some romantic
like that is
of Aeternum, I'd say. Grace O'Malley won't be calling this place home, I'll tell you that. The real tragedy of Corinth is there's no way a girl
like,
can make some quick money
I can't even place
here.
that accent. It's almost like they didn't want to do a specific accent from Ireland, so they just went for Irish, you know? Because you have so many different accents. Like Fo's accent is completely like bungle. Fo has a YouTube channel. He does Arkham stuff there. If you want to click onto one of his videos and listen to his accent.
Out on his own.
So like this, and then this is like a weird sort of culty accent mixed with a Dublin accent mixed with. There's just no, I don't know. Like, is it really that hard? Is it really that hard to literally just talk to an Irish person for 5 minutes, have them listen to Grace O'Malley's accent there, and just say, no? Like, just no. Yeah, Fo's a famous YouTuber now, Cristiano.
When was the last time you
Okay,
truly
cool.
stood-
Just
If you
give me all the stuff, would you? Fo has a Ferrari, I heard. 3 Teslas. He bought 4 Rolexes. It must be cheaper to get an American to do an Irish accent. Just hire me. I'm looking for work. I need a job. Just hire me. I'll do it. I've never done voice acting in my life, but like, I'll be better than her. Like, all I need to do is just talk. Like, you know, you just have some coin in your pocket there, mate. Just give it to me, please. You know, I'll be that little, the little scallywag that's on the boat. Now, what's the fall damage like? Oh wait, Bungle, you do. It's been over a decade since I've been, but we hiked the inland and the dialect is so. Yeah, I know. It's like, I mean, it's the same as America. Obviously on a small. Well, it's actually funny how different the Irish accent is, considering how small the country is. Like, for me to get to where Fo is from is probably it probably is the furthest point from where I am, but it's still only like 3-hour drive or something, you know? So you don't actually have to go far for the accent to be completely different. Whereas in America, it makes sense that the accents are so different because the country's so large. Oh, we got a grey wolf. Oh crap, I need an axe, do I? Oh yeah, it's mad. Like, it's crazy how you... Like, you speak to an American and it's like, oh, where are you driving? And it's like, oh, I'm not driving too far. It's only 5 hours away. It's like, I literally cannot drive. I cannot have a 5-hour drive in Ireland from one point to the next. I'd have to, like, loop back. Yeah, I can't keep harvesting bushes. I can't. I'll be here all day. As a Brazilian, well, yeah, yeah, there you go. Because, like, Brazil is absolutely ginormous.
Oh, where has my zeal
Even, like, I
gone
remember there was some
since the
American tourists over, and they just got chatting to us, asking us, like, oh, for directions and stuff. They were like, yeah, we want to go to, and here's my American accent, so here's my my voice reel for anybody that is wanting to hire me. It's like, yeah, we want to go to Trinity College, and we want to go to Grafton Street, and we want to go here and there and all that. I was like, what train will we get? It's like, you could literally get any train to any station in Dublin in the city, and you will be at most a 30-minute walk from where you need to go, because it's not a big city. I found a landmark. There you go, in case you need some healing, mate. I'll do some more skinning. Look at all these PC gaming nerds in the chat. My game crashed on DX12. Maybe I need a driver update. Just play on console. You won't have any of that crap. Well, yeah, I think my American voice is just as good as their Irish voice. So maybe I will get a job. Is this always on console? No, I think, Fo, this is the first time it's been on console. I think it was PC only. Oh yeah, like you will go from Dublin to Killarney, like you will meet 20 different accents. And like if you're down south, like Cork, Kerry, like even Cork and Kerry, like they're right beside each other, but the accents are completely different. Because in Cork they talk like this, boy. That's my Cork accent. There you go. There's another accent for the thing. I also do Kermit the Frog. I could do a Gollum sometimes. Like I'm a very talented voice actor for anybody that wants to hire me. He has spelunked.
I've spelunked. Caverns of the Inn. What is the point?
And then I won't even try to do a Donegal accent. Because I can't do a Northern Irish accent. I know Donegal's not in the north. But you know what I mean, Fo. The accent. Oh, like North and South Dublin is like if you want to go real Dublin, like, and you want to, you want to talk like this. Yeah, I'm from Dublin, and yeah, fuck this. This is a load of my bollocks. Like that's real Dublin. With North Dublin, you just have to curse. Like I'm from North Dublin, but you just have to curse more. And then like south side Dublin, like this is, if you're from the south side in Dublin, like you kind of talk like this, and everything is like, really amazing and decent, and we're gonna go for a few sticks of dynamite with the boys, and we're gonna go, watch the rugby, and that's what the south siders are from. North Dublin is incomprehensible. Well, now in fairness, Cristiano, if you're living in town,
every day,
like the town accent is the thickest of all the Dublin accents. Bungle, if you're wondering what a stick of dynamite is, it's a bottle of Heineken. It's just all these posh boys from South Dublin like to speak. The funny thing is, like, there's loads of areas in South Dublin that are like absolute kips as well, and they have really strong Dublin accents. But like Southside is really associated with posh people, and then Northside is. Even though Northside has really fancy places as well, Northside is kind of the lesser in a lot of people's eyes. Even though Northside Dublin's better. Up the Northside. Northside, well, in the north side we have Coolock, where they're having the riots. Or where we had the riots, should I say. I mean, the Dublin riots earlier on that was earlier on the year, wasn't it? Or was that last year? I actually forget. Yeah, no, Grace O'Malley was a real person. I just wasn't sure who she was. I don't know if she was like a pirate or something, or around that time, but she is a real person. The riots were last year. I like how Cristiano isn't from Dublin. I'm literally grew up like 25 minutes from the riots, and I forgot when it was.
Oh, the fish aren't biting much, do you? Oh, the fish. You. Pardon. You?
Search the nearby bulrushes. Happens to the best of us, yeah. Yeah, that's why, like, I don't know. It was just weird. It was weird because Ireland's obviously a fairly small country, so like we're rarely in international news. But it was so weird seeing like all these like Fox News talk about riots in Dublin.
Very. And for your.
Cast your fishing pole, if you say so. Now, how do I craft a fishing pole? That's the real question. Such a bummer that they hire all these voice actors and bulk of players will just button mash through. Yes, it is. It is a shame. But, see, that's what it's like. Well, if I'm being totally honest, Bungle, in most games I skip the dialogue, but I read it. So I have subtitles on, and I read it quicker than the voice actor says it, and I listen to the first couple of lines and then skip it. That's just how I've always played games. I mean, like, for RPGs anyway, not in, like, The Last of Us or, you know, them sort of games. Isn't Grace O'Malley the most famous female pirate? Yeah, she probably is. Yeah, it is. It is poorly implemented. It's probably fairly expensive too. I mean, voice actors like these obviously wouldn't be like. I can't imagine hiring a voice actor for filler lines on some side quest is going to be too expensive. But I'm sure it all adds up. Yeah, no, I do agree with you there, Cristiano. It's all them little things that you don't realize. Like, you know, this isn't a fucking disability or anything, but like, I injured my hands or my wrist or something. I fecked something up anyway. And for a while, I don't have rumble or haptics on my controller anymore because it's just like, it just sort of annoys me and it kind of hurts. So it's great now on the PlayStation, like just the little things that you don't even realize. With the PlayStation 5, you can turn the haptics and rumble on. You can turn it down to like low, medium, high. And that makes such a big difference. Whereas with all the old consoles, you can't do that. So when I fecked my wrist and I was playing like the PS2, the rumble was still there and it was just kind of annoying me. And it's just them little things that you don't even realize make such a big difference. Now this is the true MMO experience here. Now I would ideally like the FOV to be a bit wider, but I I'm afraid that the performance will take a big hit because it's already not amazing. Form, the only famous female pirate I know is the one who founded Hong Kong. What? I didn't know about that. Cristiano, how do you know all this stuff? Like, I did history. I'm interested in history. I never heard that. Ever see Pirate Software? Yes, I have. The YouTuber. He's making a game, and someone said the story in his game sucked, and he said it was weird because the game is story focused. And the guy said, because he skipped all the dialogue. Well, there you go. Oh, Cristiano, you're a proper nerd. Oh, wait, Cristiano, you're a big weeb too, aren't you? You're beyond saving, Cristiano. Goodbye. You're a weeb and a massive nerd. And yes, I play games all day, but I am cool. I play golf, so therefore I'm cool. I also have a ponytail, which makes me even cooler. You can't argue with that logic. That Pirate Software guy, like, his channel just blew up out of nowhere. He started, I saw him talk on a podcast where he was like, yeah, I started uploading these shorts at like a very specific time. And eventually, his channel grew from like 10,000 subs to 2 million in like a year. Which, I mean, that's just insanity. Have you tried Quidditch Champions? No, I haven't. I unsubscribed, when Game Explain shut down, I unsubscribed from PS Plus because I was like, do you know what? I could deal. I could, because my literally game, well, not that Game Explain shut down, but obviously they're not using freelancers anymore. So, like, no joke, Andre announced that it was gone, and then my renewal was up in like a day or two. So I made the smart financial decision and just said, all right, you know, it's probably not worth renewing this right now. That money could be used elsewhere.
Well,
so I don't even have PS Plus right now. Oh well, I have the basic one.
Your confidence seems matched by your
I'm not really arsed, to be honest.
Welcome the help. Indeed, if you rescue anyone,
I don't have a fishing pole to equip. Oh no, I do have it. Okay, let's do some fishing. Where's Rex? Gone fishing. Did anyone ever watch that? Yeah, Game Pass would be a better option for variety, but I just don't care. I can't care about Game Pass. I don't know why. It just doesn't appeal to me. The games themselves, like, I mean, the majority of the stuff, like, I'm all right with the games that I can buy and or play myself. And plus, I don't mind playing the odd game on Xbox, but it's just not the platform that I play games on. So I'd much rather be getting trophies on PlayStation or, you know, wherever. Hello, Aleph. Welcome to the stream. Does swim finally exist? I assume you mean, can you swim in this game? And look, you came in at the right time. Yes, you can. This is my first time playing this game, so I don't really know much about it. Okay, where is the number 2 quest? Cast your... Okay, now, how does one fish? Let's see. How does one fish? These guys are fishing here. So it means you can fish here. Camp, no. L1. Left analog stick, no. I will eventually figure out how to fish. Let's see, controller. Cursor speed. Map block. Let's see. Ping, move, camera. Combo. Fishing. Exit fishing. But how do I enter fishing? How does one enter? It says, it teaches me how to enter. Oh wait, do I have to equip bait first, maybe? What are you? Augments? Show more options, change skins? No. Oh. Fishing. MMOs can be weird on controller, but they can be done. They can be done well. How the fuck do I fish? Oh, you press up. Lads, I figured it out. I did a medium throw now. Okay, now I actually have to figure out how... Oh, found this on the subreddit. While holding R2, use the right stick to aim. You can only throw your line. Yeah. Thank you, Bungle. Thank you. Okay, do I have to equip bait first? Let's equip a firefly bait. It's all good, Bungle. I appreciate the help. Oh, my cast missed the water. I hooked the fish completely accidentally. Reel it in, boys. Ah, my line broke. This guy has tool armor. Like, look how cool he looks. And then here I am looking like a fucking pope with a mustache. Okay, like, does it make a... Ah, okay, wait. How's the performance and quality on console and the gameplay? New World on my laptop gets too hot. I already plan on buying the PS5, so I'll play New World there. So far, it looks fine. I mean, it's an MMO. It doesn't really need to look amazing. There is... Look, I'll show you here. Aleph, let me bring up the menu. So, you have all of these different options here. So, settings, video. You can set the FPS to 30, 60, and uncapped, which is actually really cool. You can also change from quality. So I assume performance obviously favors performance. Quality probably or definitely favors graphics quality. And then this one favors resolution. So, oh, at that 4K mode, it's actually still running fairly smooth. Pretty interesting. So then what happens if I try running it in quality mode? But like I have noticed some frame drops, definitely. It's not perfect. Let me run it in quality mode and cap it at 60 FPS and see. Okay, boys, time to fish again. It's the most expensive joke you can make. Okay, I have to keep an eye on the right side of the screen here. Yeah, okay. No, too early. Yes. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, this is actually fine. No problem, Aleph. Thank you very much for dropping by. I don't know, I feel like in an MMO, I don't want the fishing minigame. Just let me cast and catch. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I mean... It's also, like, in a weird spot as well. Like, it feels like the UI... Look how, like, far the... Like, this UI thing down the bottom, you actually mightn't even be able to see it, I'm unsure. But it's, like, right down the bottom of the screen. It's not in the middle. It's completely out of your eye line as well. Just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it could have at least come with a disk drive. I will agree with you there, Fo. I think that's ridiculous. Because, like, I understand the majority of games are bought digitally now. But out of the hardcore who are going to be interested in a Pro, a lot of them will want the disk drive. Plus, like, the disk drive is 100 quid. Like, I did a little experiment. So, if you're in Europe, there is a... If you're in Europe, there is a used game shop called CEX where you sell stuff in. They actually give good trading credits. And I have a PS5, I have a PSVR 2, I have 2 dual senses and a PS Portal. If I traded in all of them, I still wouldn't have even close to enough to buy a PS5 Pro and a disc drive, which is mad. Now again, I still think the PS5 Pro is worth the money. Like, it's just I don't really want to spend it right now.
You're real. A master fisher in the making, indeed. A burgeoning artist. Listen. Yes, they are younger. Mine's more flexible. La lueur, indeed. Yes.
How's it feel on PS5? Welcome, WJF. It looks okay. As I said, I don't think MMOs need to look amazing. And it runs okay. I won't say it's perfect. I won't say it's perfect. But it's, so far, more than playable. You can't convince me that the fishing voice actor isn't the same as the pirate based on the accent. I mean, see, that's the thing. It's like, what? Let me actually... No, CX actually give good trading credit. Let me actually listen to this.
Like all true.
Yeah, so that's like a bad French accent. But because I'm not French, then it's... You know, I can't really hear it. But yeah, I'll probably end up playing like more of this after the stream. I mean, I'll be streaming for another while, another couple of hours. And I might do a video. You know, I'm unsure because I'm definitely moving towards more sort of RPG stuff on this channel. And this might be a good one to cover. I will maybe potentially, because October's very busy, I might reach out and see if I can get a code for the game. And maybe do a full video on it. Well, like a lot of games do that. Cristiano, like I'm pretty sure. Now this was obviously older times, like during Oblivion and Skyrim and all that. Like, I think there's like 10 voice actors or something that work on them games. It's crazy, and they all just do loads of different. Excuse me, loads of slightly different voices. Stop right there, criminal scum. Okay, what do we want to do here? Yeah, we'll just go. We'll just do it. Sounds good. Oh. Oh. Oh, I've sat in this chair for a long, long time today. Stop right there, criminal scum. What a game. Oblivion is fantastic. Oh, here we go.
What a mess. Nothing in my studies prepared me for this.
I would love to see an Oblivion remake. Would you get a... I actually have a standing desk, Fo. Do you know IKEA do like a recycled section where they sell like used stuff, and they were selling... Now, it's not a motorized one. You have to use a crank to lift it up and down. And I think I paid €180 for it, which is actually a pretty decent... Like, it's a really high quality, really sturdy desk. So, and it's big. So I'm happy with it. But, I mean, I don't mind, like, when I'm editing, I don't mind standing, but playing games and standing just doesn't feel right. Like, it almost makes you feel, like, nearly motion sick or something. It's weird. Oh, wait, I need to gather corn and barley. Where is it? Oh, this dude brought, like, a beetle with him. Is this PS5 exclusive? No, I'm pretty sure it's on everything bar Switch, and it's on PC as well. Oblivion's voice acting feel like one of those amateur YouTube dubs you got back in the day. Yeah, it definitely is better. I hope they add a flintlock pistol to the game as a usable weapon. Well, there is like... Well, let me see. I don't know, Aleph, if you've played this game. Oh, no, yeah, you did. You said you're... No, they have a musket and a blunderbuss. But there is one thing there missing, so you might be onto something there. Maybe not the best time to start assigning skills, but... I want to gather some carrots, but like... Where are the carrots? Show me the carrots. There you go. There's some healing for you if you need it. Yeah, there was someone in the chat earlier saying, I don't know if he's still here, that the PvP in this game is really good. Which would actually probably make sense because I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, this game was developed by the same people that did the Crucible, that MOBA, third-person MOBA game. So it would make sense for them to be able to make a good PvP thing.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, but that's another bad accent. Okay, so we've just established that all the accents in this game are bad. Is there any news that there will be full loot in the game? What do you mean by that? Because if I'm being honest, Aleph, I know nothing about this game. I just saw earlier on today that the beta was announced, or that the beta would start today, so I was like, I may as well stream it. Because I do like MMOs, so unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But there does seem to be like world PvP, because at one point a little tooltip point propped up where it said, basically, like, I'm not registered for PvP. Is there a difference between performance and quality? So, WJF, I'm actually playing this right now. I'll show this off. I don't know if you were here. I'll just show it off again. So the graphics options are actually pretty cool. So you can uncap the frame rate. You can lock it to 60 or 30. It doesn't really seem to hold 30 even in quality mode or even in performance mode. But then you can also change between performance, quality, and 4K mode. And the frame rate in quality mode doesn't actually seem to be much different to the frame rate in performance mode. They still seem to have hitches either way. So, is it free to play? No, it's not free to play. I think it's like €60 or something, Paul. But there's no subscriptions or anything.
I've only just it appears all the
yeah, cool, that's fine.
2,000 years ago.
If I get the full game, I'll pay attention to the story.
I realised not.
This ain't the time to do it though. Oh god. Oh. I mean, it is an MMO. I shouldn't really be surprised that the game is big, but let's recall to the Ian. On Brazilian Steam, it's 150 Brazilian, around €25, so it's probably 60 or something. Wait, why is it so cheap in Brazil? How's it around €25? That's mad. Hey, let me have a look on this map. Like, what are you? Let's go over there. Yeah, no, I understand Steam games have different pricing depending on regions. But 60, like, the equivalent of €25 or €60, that's pretty insane.
Everyone needs goods, don't they?
Yeah,
and
cool.
It's not just food. Tell that our stores
Equip
have
a logging axe and equip a mining pick. Oh, cool, I can make shit. So is this like the main way you sort of get new weapons is by crafting stuff and not like farming it and finding it? Let's just craft some crap. Coarse leather. It's the skin lady from Doctor Who. I have never seen a single episode of Doctor Who. My fiance, well, she used to love it. I don't think. No, did she? Or am I mixing it up with Sherlock Holmes? I just think like British TV shows that only massive nerds watch. Lol. Okay, let's, what do I have to build here? Oh yeah, I need to craft these boys. I don't know. I've never, well, sci-fi just full stop has never really been my thing, so that's why I've never bothered watching. I have to equip a logging axe. Oh, no, I don't care. We're putting on, we're cosplaying as a Pope. Wait, I already had them. Gather stone by mining boulders. Oh, I don't want it. I don't want to do it. Does it support haptic feedback? Aleph, I'm unsure because I turned haptic feedback off. And unfortunately, well, actually I will be able to check. Let's see. I just have to turn off my screen because I have a game and I'm unsure if I can show people on my dashboard, and I need to turn on the haptics because I don't usually play with haptics. Let's see. It is sus. Well, it's part of reviewing games that I'm always petrified that one day I will show a game that I shouldn't, and then I'll get in trouble. Okay, let's see. Controller. Okay, so vibration is on. No. Yeah, no haptics on the trigger or anything. Okay, we gotta be sus again. It's actually Aleph. It's a big weeby hentai game. That's what it is. Accessories. Let me just turn on. I just don't like having vibration on the controller anymore. Just annoying. The Underground Devil, new supporter here, checking out the beta. Thank you for watching. And did you play the original? Because I actually don't know that many people that have. And welcome to the stream. Nothing but anime dating sims in this library. Yeah, all those supermarket simulator, you know them games, those stupid ones that are AI generated games. Yeah, see, the only thing is, Aleph, it's like, I think haptic, this is just me personally, I think haptic feedback is cool for a while, but I remember I was playing Borderlands 3 with the haptic feedback on the triggers, and my finger was in bits from just smashing the trigger, because obviously in Borderlands you're just shooting so much. No, it's my first impression coming from PS5. Yeah, I didn't, like, this game has not really been marketed very well. I didn't even know it was coming out. And then all of a sudden, here it is. Did your fingers get more muscular? Yeah, my fingers are absolutely swole there. You can see that peak there. See that? See that peak? Absolutely swole. Oh, look, yeah, that's the big boy. Look at that. How do I show this? Look at that boy. Yeah, see that? That's been in the gym. Was in your stream that we were talking about Playboy Mansion game? No, was it my stream? I'm not sure. I don't remember talking about it. And Bungle, you say your kids like those crappy supermarket simulator games. If my kids were, I don't have kids yet, and maybe my tune will change when I have kids. If I found my kids playing that, I would do. It would take a lot for me to disown my kids. Okay, if they were into Sonic fan fiction, they'd be gone. If they liked Assassin's Creed, they'd be gone. If they didn't support Liverpool, they'd be gone. And one more thing would be if they played AI-generated games, they'd be gone. I'd never feed them again. They have to make their own way in the world. Craft timber at a wood shop. Craft stone block at a stone cutting table. Dang, you got a license to carry those fingers? I do. They're weapons of mass destruction. Listen, man, I need someone to care for me in my old age, and at least I know they'll know their way around. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, because I know a lot of people my age, you know, I'm 26, who are just so useless at so many little life skills, like buying food and cooking, and it's ridiculous. So, yeah, at the very least, you're setting them up to be able to fend for themselves and be able to follow a shopping list. Okay, what do I need to do? To craft some crap. Surely there's a way that I can craft multiple. Oh yeah, I can. I'm just an idiot. That's fair enough. That's totally fine. That's totally on me. We had a friend of ours who worked at Tesco to play the supermarket scene. Best gameplay ever. Yeah, it's like so realistic. I can't believe that Sony allowed that crap on the PSN. Because surely it's not even making them any money. Like, who's buying these games? And more real, who's the feckin' absolute doorknobs that are making the games? I mean, people are... I assume they're making like a bit of money off them, but Jesus Christ. You don't want to feel like proud of the shit you make, no? Like, I'm not saying YouTube is high art, but like at the very least I get to say, oh yeah, I'm proud of the videos I make, you know? Yeah, there's so much crap on the stores. The Switch store is like fucking big booby hentai women's game, and it's like a brick breaker, and as you break the bricks, their clothes come off. And it's like, what? Who is playing these games? Like, I don't know. The Nintendo Wii shop is just a porn shop, lol. I can't believe Nintendo allows to consider... Yeah, I know. It's like, it's so weird. I can understand it on Xbox or PlayStation, but for that crap to be on a Switch is just mad. Acquire and deliver 10 rations. Will do. Okay, so now I need to find a stove, a fire, craft 10 rations. Okay, if you were a fire, where would you'd be around here somewhere, wouldn't you? Well, you know, that's a forge. I mean, we probably could cook it in a forge.
A new face? I haven't seen you around Corinth before. I suppose it falls to me to tell you about our current troubles. Wouldn't want you to go around.
And we thought the Irish accent was bad. And we thought the Irish accent was bad.
There's trouble with the tribute? I hadn't heard that. I was talking about the lost overrunning the farms. Something happened out there.
Oh,
it's
this
not
is
safe to leave unless
this is
you
a
know
comedy
how to
game. This
defend
isn't
yourself.
an MMO.
A solid start. But you should also learn how to make weapons. No blade lasts forever. Here's some ore to get you started. Then you should try to make an iron sword.
Now there you go. You thought it couldn't get any worse, but guess what? It can. Oh, this is comedy. This is comedy. Yeah, it's like that's the sort of stuff where it's like, is that racist? And I feel like since they've just done every single accent so badly, that it probably isn't racist. It's probably just they are awful. But like the Irish accent is just as bad, you know? Every single accent is terrible. So it's not like they're singling out one accent. They're showing they're doing awful versions of every single accent, and I don't know, whoever is the lead voice acting team person on this, I don't know. This is interesting. This is interesting. Oh my god, this is... Craft an iron longsword. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on from that absolutely amazing display of voice acting prowess. No, I don't want to equip the sword. Like, how do you play a game after that?
Now, let's see your handiwork.
No. It's like Resident Evil 1 levels of voice acting. Okay, so you have like factions and crap that you have to represent, and I don't know. I really don't know what. Yeah, 'tis a very good day for forging a sword. We'll just forge a sword and we'll move on.
What is in the spheres? A weapon?
Yeah, cool. Your accent isn't funny, so we don't care. We only listen to people when their accents are so bad. That's all we care about. Okay, so that's where we came from. Truffle fever. Okay, let's explore this tomb. This actually looks like it might be some gameplay. Some actual gameplay. You know? Anything on the news front? Oh, Greedfall 2 is coming out. I don't know. Like, I enjoyed Greedfall 1. But the problem is that Greedfall 2 is launching into early access. And I just don't care about RPGs launching into early access. Because half of the time your save will get deleted. Or you'll do like the first chapter or whatever's in it. And then it'll be another year before the second chapter's out. Then you've forgotten everything about the game. It's like the way Baldur's Gate did it. And I understand it's like a way to get money so that they can continually fund development. But I don't know. Who wants to play an RPG like that? I'll take your flint, please. I don't know what leveling up my like world things do as well, as in like my crafting and mining and... Got that dude. Got he's leveled up quite a bit. Okay, let's read the journal. The dig site day... no. I'm playing an MMO. I'm sorry. I ain't reading. I'm one of those dumb people. Just like on my Black Myth Wukong video. My god, the people on that and in them comments. Ooh. One guy literally left a comment on my Black Myth video because the video's called Why I Gave Up on Black Myth Wukong. And, you know, like my other videos, fairly level-headed, as I like to think I am. And one guy just commented, he's like, I'm not even going to watch it, just came here to leave it this like. It's like, alright, mate. He's just there to defend the game that he loves so much. Like, do I want to be chopping down trees in MMOs? I think the answer to that question is no. Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane. Like, the amount of people that are just like, yeah, get good. It's like, I never once complained about the difficulty, nor did I say I gave up because the boss was too hard. I just I just didn't like the game. That's why I gave up. It was nothing to do with how hard it was. Because if anything, the game, well, not that the game is too easy, but it's like easier, way easier than other Souls-like games. Also, Radahn, everybody. I did a video on the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. And the boss that I was fighting at the end, who I said was the most bullshit boss I've ever fought in a Souls game, and that I really disliked him. I got a lot of good comments on that video. Guess what? They nerfed him. Because guess what? He wasn't a fun boss. He wasn't a well-balanced boss. And I kind of feel a bit vindicated. I keep forgetting to loot the stuff that the enemies drop. That Musketeer does look pretty cool, doesn't he? That looks like a fun character. I keep forgetting that I can dodge. It's just like not natural in a game like this. Aleph, what you wrote there, by any chance did you get an AI to write something that this game would think an Irish person would say? Because that is exactly how it reads. Oh, be the Lord Jesus, we're fucking, I don't know. Oh, be the Lord Jesus, sweet Mother of Mary and God and Lord above and all that is holy. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I don't know. I just need to hire better people. It's really not that hard. Oh, you can have auto run on. That's nice. Because if you were walking around, if you were grinding out in this game, you're holding down the left analog stick, you know, the old hand will get tired every now and again. As we walk, let's keep up to date on the old stuff. Anything in the news? Mate, it literally took me about 10 minutes.
I was beginning to worry. I had secrets of Aeternum.
Okay, there's one more quest done. Arlo is licking his balls behind me. I thought he was throwing up. No, he's just licking his balls. There you go, everybody. Let's go do Truffle Fever.
Curious.
This way. I put in a base text and it generated the rest. The original text, my God, Holy Mary and his little donkey. He's singing Billions of Monsters. Or he's signing Billions of Monsters. Oh, be the Lord Jesus! Like that's what they want in this game. I should do a little parody video of like a you know, what you call it, like a demo reel. It's like, yes, hi, my name's Adam Connor. I'm auditioning for the role of all the Irish characters in New World, and I hope you pick me. And then like, oh, be the Lord Jesus and all that's holy above us. We're going to eat the potatoes, and then we're gonna drink a pint of Guinness, and then heedly, hidely, hardly, and then I can start changing into loads of different accents like Northern Irish and Cork and all the other Irish accents that I can't do very well. I can do North and South Dublin pretty well. Yeah, I'm very unsure on if I actually like this game. which is a weird spot to be in for playing for, what, 2 hours? I just can't tell.
Did you see my court? The wilds of Aeternum have never been safe, but the roads...
Another bad accent, there we go. Gather delicious truffles around the area. Optional, gather herbs or berries. But like, I don't see no herbs or berries. It's just every single new NPC we talk to, you just know it's gonna be a bad accent of something. That's it. And I wonder, were all these characters voiced in the original game? Has anyone played the original game? Was it this bad, or did they add this voice acting in? Here's a question. Are the accents... No. There's no way they use, like, AI-generated voices, did they? Like, AI-generated accents? There's no way. I mean, if somebody told me they did, I'd believe it. Because it is Amazon. And it's also... Yeah, it's just so bad that if somebody said, yeah, they're all AI voice actors that were prompted to do different accents, I would believe you. Okay, wait, I collected the truffles. Where are you? Wait. Wait, this is confusing. Where's he gone? Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't have an ocean. Can I, like, fast travel here now? No. Oh, truffle fever. Okay. Back to the camp we go. That was a bit confusing. Yeah, AI voice actors are, again, I mean, I can sit here, and it was only the secret of Mana stream when we had a big rant about AI. I can sit here till I'm blue in the face about AI. And I mean, the finals had an AI voice actor for their, well, I think what it is that they paid a voice actor. Well, I'm unsure on, like, the legalities and all that. But there was a real voice actor that did the voice for the announcer. And I think they use his voice with, like, through an AI now to sort of prompt everything. So I wonder, like, it's just, it doesn't make much difference in an online game where it's all just these little, like, quips and stuff and little announcer things. And they came out and they were like, oh yeah, well, the reason why we did it was because, you know, it can make the game more dynamic, and, you know, when we do an update, we don't have to wait on a voice actor to do lines, so we can get things out faster. It's like, would you feck off? It's none of that. It's because it's cheaper. And it's as simple as that. It's just cheaper. And they're trying to pawn off, yeah, this, that, or the other. It's like when other companies or whatever, you know, when you're in a hotel and they say, oh, because we care about the environment, we don't want to wash your towels every day, so like, you must leave them on the floor if you want us to wash them. It's like, you don't care about the environment, you just care that it's cheaper for you to not wash towels. And it's as simple as that. Actually, I don't think so. It is voice actors. Even in Portuguese, the majority of the voice actors are bad too. Ah. So they obviously went in with a mantra of, we want bad voice actors. Okay, now hit it. Honey and biscuits. He's brought in quite the crowd. Oh, it's a fellow Pope. Oh yeah, let's all dance. Oh, we're doing an Irish dance as well. Oh yes. Well, it's kind of an Irish dance. Nah, it is very Irish actually. Once again, this is like Irish dancing, but if I were doing it, because I'm not an Irish dancer. And the cool thing is that like because I started dancing, I think all the other characters started dancing. I'd give him a 4. Decidedly dexterous. Do you know what? There you go. What does it? Oh, it's like a 1 hour buff thing. There you go. It is. You hit the nail on the head there. Aleph. Warboard storage. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Game of the year. Astrobot move over. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You're done. What other games are on my Game of the Year list? I actually completely forget. Maybe Dragon Age if it becomes good. Maybe. I'm really hoping Dragon Age is good. Oh, feck, I didn't mean... do you know what? I'll just store it all. Well, there just seems to be... I don't know how long it takes, Bungle. But there is a day-night cycle. It was dark. God damn. Cristiano, you can't speak foreign languages here. Because I can't understand what you're saying. You could be slagging me. You could be praising me. You could be saying something very, very off the cuff. I don't know. I have to ban you, unfortunately, Cristiano. Goodbye. See, I've always, speaking of the Irishness, I've always liked to play bards in these sorts of games if a bard is a thing. Because they're very... Come on. Come on. You kind of like on Phaedra alone was like, do you like or do you prefer? Lewert is like, that's a book, isn't it? And then Mar is that but or because? I mean, it sounds Irish at the very least. Once again, Cristiano, I learned Irish for like 17 years. Not fluent in it.
Friend was more. I spoke to.
Goes to show how awful the Irish education system is. Search for clues. Oh, we gotta fucking do some Scooby-Doo shit. What's New Scooby-Doo is the best theme song of any cartoon show ever made. Lewert. That doesn't sound right. Now, you know, I haven't done Irish in nearly 10 years. But that doesn't sound right to me, Cristiano. Now, Google Translate is notoriously bad for Irish, and like your teacher will be able to figure it out almost instantly if you just Google Translate your homework. Well, actually, do you know what? Growing up, I liked Scooby-Doo, but I wasn't a massive fan of it. My brother and sister loved it. But I was like, yes, Scooby-Doo was good. That was about it.
I don't understand. My comrades were hardened soldiers.
Oh, all right. Like, why? Give me a cool weapon that I can actually use. I know I can actually use it, but, you know, I don't want to use it. I want a weapon that I can actually use. Very disappointing. Establish a camp near the Iron Garrison. Oh, look at everybody's camps. It's like Fallout 76 all over again. I think it's up. Yeah, it is. Okay, now I just need to find a spot where I can put my fucking camp. How is it obstructed? There we go. Oh, I need to now chop some wood. Because that's what I love to do in an MMO. What kind of a weapon? I'm looking for like... I'm looking for a staff. These guys, what are they called? Weapon master. A life staff or a void gauntlet. But, I mean, I assume I'll just get one eventually for doing some random quest, but... Oh, wait, I have to kill wolves, don't I? I do. Dropping off to have dinner. Well, thank you very much for watching, Cristiano. If you're back, I'll talk to you. If not, enjoy your weekend. And I hope you're enjoying the true Irish weather now, Cristiano. You're actually starting to feel the cold now. There was another wolf off there. Yeah, there is. Oh, Cristiano, like, and you haven't even seen the worst of it yet. Just wait, Cristiano, when it's 0 degrees, it's windy, it's rainy, and the roads are frozen over just enough, and yeah. So, a deer, a Grenville deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself. I should just do a singing stream one day. Climate change actually helped Ireland with warmer weather. Yeah, no, it definitely has. I mean, we've gotten stormier though. Like I've seen a lot more storms in like the last 5 years than I have in my previous however many years that is, you know. Me, a name I call myself. Okay, we got to upgrade my life staff more. So I'm kind of like speccing into this healing thing. Yeah, well that's what I'm seeing here. Aleph, it's kind of like I know I'm only 2 hours in, but I'm level what, 10 am I? What level am I? Yeah, I'm level 10 or something. And it's like I have 4 abilities. What is this? Soul Sprout. Have they added much to the game? I genuinely have absolutely no idea. Couldn't tell you. Where's my camp? It's over here. I did establish a camp, no? Feck, where did I put it? Surely it pops up on my map. Well, like, that isn't the camp that I built, I don't think. Is it? No, it can't be. It's like some hero shooter open world without part of the shooter. Yeah, did you make any more No, I haven't actually played much Astrobot. I've been so busy with playing other games for videos that I haven't touched it, but I will platinum it. At some point soon, I will platinum the game. Make camp. But like, I did make camp. What is this shit? Make a camp to set a respawn point, but I did. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. No, come on, that can't be obstructed. Is this quest just glitched? Yeah, just let me... I just want to look this up because this game was made by a MOBA team, I think. So it's made by Relentless Game Studios. Yeah, they made that Crucible game. That got shut down though, didn't it? So it makes sense that they were trying to go for like a PvP game. Where the... What do you think is bigger rivalry? Ronaldo versus Messi or Ronaldo versus Mr. Beast? Ronaldo versus... Oh, is there like something going on with the whole YouTube thing? Oh, Aleph, that this game is made by a team that has already made a MOBA that got shut down. So it kind of makes sense that this game is kind of like PvP heavy, you know? Oh, no, I'm an idiot. There we go. Because it does, like, this character controls like a MOBA character. It just feels very MOBA-y. Ill-fated beetle. Fighting John Lennon here. Oh no. Yeah, this is the first enemy that's actually like properly hit me a couple of times. Apparently, Ronaldo could catch up to Mr. Beast with the momentum. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens when you are the most Is he the most followed, or is it Messi? One of them before all this on Instagram and that. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Aleph. I do remember, like, when it came out, there was a bit of a hullabaloo about it for a couple of months when it originally came out. People were like, yeah, this is really fun. Then it just died. So I don't know if they just didn't really know how to support it or what. Is there any Souls-like MMOs? No, I actually don't think so. I'm surprised that there isn't one, to be honest. It would make a fair bit of sense. Okay, where are the Lost Villagers? Are the Lost Villagers these beetles that I was fighting? Oh, there they are. Former Iron Rose members, because it's like, as I keep saying, this part is very fun. It's very MMO-ish. But I just mean, if like I have to manage my inventory, I have to fucking, I don't know. Like one of the best parts about MMOs is like finally, you know, beating that boss and getting that cool item. And I assume that does happen. But if you have to craft for your main bulkier gear, don't know how I feel about that. I say this as somebody who absolutely adores Terraria and think Terraria is one of the greatest games ever made. And that game is all of that. Like, you're literally just fighting bosses to get the next piece of gear. But I don't know, Terraria was kind of the first to do it at the time. Oh, we're all here just... All the boys are here just killing this fecker. Oh! Give me some gear. Oh, I got a new weapon type. Okay, let's an arcane fire. Okay, let's see what the fire staff is like. I finally got a weapon I can use at least. Oh, hey! Okay, fire staff level 2. What can we do here? Pyromancer, flamethrower, or fire mage? Creates a jet. Cast forward a heavy fireball. I think the jet one sounds pretty fun. Yeah, so I can like do that and then like stay in their radius and then just switch this out and then start to do a lot of fire damage. Yeah, that'll be the play when I level this up a bit. Why are you retreating? Wait, do I deal? I haven't actually figured out if I deal crit damage on headshots. I should probably have figured that out by now. Fire mage or pyromancer, like burnout dash forward, fiery explosion, pillar of fire. Okay, so this is like the very yeah, we'll go with this. Flamethrower is very boring aesthetically, if I remember. You can reverse the waste of points. Yeah, you can. It seems to be free. I don't know if that's just like you get your first one free, or it's free all the time, which I would actually like. I do not see the point in not having respec in games now. Just makes no sense. Like I played through Dragon Age Origins there, and there's no respec. Now you can get a mod that adds respec, but yeah, it's free all the time. Yeah, I think it's just better. What's this? A Greenville turkey? Or Grenville turkey? Okay, let's see what the fireball's like. It casts a fireball. Does exactly what it says on the tin. I wouldn't actually mind using this weapon a bit more. Just so I can get the mastery up a bit better. I asked the stupid question, what does the fireball do? And guess what? It casts a fireball. Aleph, is this your first time? Did you just join the stream because I was playing New World, or have you seen my stuff before? And also, Aleph, I didn't ask, since you're a new name in the stream, what's your favorite game of all time? First time joining the stream. Ah, cool. Well, I mostly review games. I'm mostly going to do RPGs now, so. And then I stream the odd time. So what's your favorite game of all time, Aleph? Concord is Adzi, yeah, it is. My favourite game of all time is Concord and Watch Dogs Legions. Okay, let's see here. We can upgrade the fire staff a bit. Oh, what? No. I will not accept Watch Dogs Legion's slander on this channel, Bungle. Ah, Jack Tree, yeah. I mean, Jack Tree is an interesting pick. I like Jack Tree. It's pretty good. I just dislike the tone that it took. The series took full stop after the first one.
Commander Merrill dives on. Oh,
Bungle, it's so funny that you're going from watching typically Jake streams where he's like dissecting the writing in the most deep way ever, and here I am like just fucking mashing through the buttons. I'm just like a child. Oh, Spyro 2, yeah, Spyro. Aleph, you're a man after my own heart. Spyro 2, fantastic game. One of my favourite games of all time. Is the dialogue audio super delayed in game? I'm not sure. I'm kind of just mashing through it if I'm being honest. Now what are you? What are you? Oh, that was just my marker I put down. Haha, man, watching Jake is for real a different experience. Well, thank you, Bungle. Yeah, I tend to just, you know, I just want to be chill. That's all I want to do. Chill, conversations about games. And that's what I do the streaming for. I mean, streaming isn't my main thing is making the videos. Gameplay audio is delayed. See, that might be on my end. I'm unsure. Because, see, the problem is, that very well could be on my end. Because I did a factory reset of my PC there not too long ago. So, thank you, Bungle. But I did a factory reset of my PC. Just give me 2 seconds. Close the curtains and... Oh. That's our little bird. Yeah, I did a factory reset on my PC. So some of the settings could very well be messed up. And I don't even realise. So that audio delay, because... Oh, apologies. I know why. There we go. Now, no, it's just... I had listened to the audio from... Yeah. It should be okay now. Let me see. Just... Is that any better? Yeah, so much better. Okay, cool. So I've just been playing with delayed audio, lol. Yeah, okay. It's because I had the audio from my capture card being played... the audio from my capture card being played through and not through my desktop. It's a weird thing that happens with my capture card. I don't understand it. Bear in mind, this is an Elgato HD60X that costs like fucking €200. You know, it's not a cheap capture card. And it's just a known common problem with these capture cards that the audio is delayed. I hate Elgato. I absolutely hate them. I'm never ever buying an Elgato product ever again. Because I should be able to spend €200 on a capture card and it just work out of the box. Like, I should spend... My first capture card I bought was a Razer capture card that was like €80. Now, it was very basic, but it just worked. You plugged it in, it worked. There was no messing around. This one is a pain in the backside. Oh, I love Ty. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Fantastic.
You're back.
I am back.
You're back. The creeds, they are...
Crash of the Titans is also a good one. I played that on the Wii, I believe. No, Bungle. I mean, you know, maybe I might... You know, Bungle. You know, everyone has their price. You know? If Elgato are watching this and they're like, Adam, we'll give you all the free stuff you want. We'll give you a bit of money too. Maybe. You never know. Everyone has their price. But I would not endorse their products now. I'm only joking. I genuinely wouldn't. If they came to me and said, yeah, we'll give you all the free stuff, I'd tell them no. Or I would get their products and try them out and see if the new one is better and then do it. Petrified root. What are you? An ice gauntlet? No, I prefer the fire staff. Did you match the frame rate of the capture card and OBS to the game? I did that with my AverMedia capture card and that fixed my audio delay. So match, I won't be able to change it now. I was playing the game at 30 FPS. No, this is 60 FPS. Coming through the capture card. Yeah, it is, 60 FPS. What are your favorite games? Elden Ring, Majora's Mask, Spyro 2, Jak and Daxter, Astrobot. Borderlands 2, Terraria, Minecraft. Oh, bungle like Majora's Mask is... Well, Elden Ring, I did a whole video on how Elden Ring took its place, but nothing has taken its place. Like since I played Majora's Mask when I was a kid. What a game. Just have to check on Arlo. 2 seconds. See, having a dog is like having a kid. Oh yeah, Rocket League is up there as well. When they're quiet, usually something is up. And Arlo's up to no good out the back garden, so I have to get her. 2 seconds. Apologies for that. Arlo, you know, we have this little back patio, okay? And behind it are a load of bushes, and, you know, there's probably rats, birds, and cats and everything in it. And the odd time you let Arlo out to go toilet, okay? And he'll just go out, he'll do his thing, he'll come back in, and then that's fine. Other times, he goes out the back garden, and he sees something in the bushes. Now, we can't get into the bush because there's a railing, but he just barks and barks and barks and barks, and it absolutely does my head in because there's like a cat or something that he's looking at. So I had to get him in there. And he's just a little shit. Dogs are just little shits. I love him. But he's just a little shit. No, it's not the kids. And the problem with them kids, so for anybody, context, our front window is kind of like facing out onto the path. And like from where our bedroom is. And Arlo likes to sit in the bedroom, as is right, you know, it is his house. And we have these kids on our road that just stand outside our window winding up Arlo, like just making all these noises and movements to get him to bark at them. And they just find it absolutely hilarious. And now Arlo is like, and this is the problem, like I spent ages training Arlo, because Arlo had his fair share of issues because he's a rescue. And now Arlo is getting like really reactive to wind, like to anything moving outside the window, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that is, yeah, that's dog's just... Yeah, I know, it's like, it's so annoying, because, like, me and Siobhan, my fiance, were like when I was when I was growing up, my mom and dad said, look, dogs are animals, they're not toys, don't mess with them, just leave them. Leave them by themselves. And you just don't mess with them. They're fine. Like, you don't need to start like winding up a dog to bark. And the problem is not that Arlo is an aggressive dog, but like if they were doing that and let's say they wound up Arlo too much and Arlo snapped at them or whatever, it would be Arlo's fault, you know? That's the annoying thing. It's like he's still an animal at the end of the day. Like Arlo's fine. He's not aggressive. None of that. But if you're winding up a dog, like if you're really winding up a dog and that dog goes to you or he's reactive and then the parents are giving out about him or whatever, and it's like, well, I'm sorry, it was your kids. And I was, now luckily, Bungle, they haven't done anything. I also don't really know where these kids live. They live on our road somewhere, but I don't know where. And I just, if it keeps happening, I will have to go tell the parents, like, just fucking teach our kids not to wind up a dog. Like, it's not funny to wind up a dog and have him barking at you through a window. It just isn't. And it's also not funny for me, a person who has... I mean, at one point I had to get a trainer out for Arlo. It cost me hundreds. I've spent years of my life training Arlo to be, like, normal. And, like, he doesn't care about other humans. He doesn't care about other dogs. And now I've already noticed, like, a difference in his behavior around people and stuff. He's just different because they're just winding him up. So annoying. Like, what am I doing? I'm searching this off. I'm not even paying attention. But that is what MMOs are good for. What kind of dog? So, Arlo is a Patterdale Terrier. He's a mix between... The breed is like a... I think it's like an actual breed. Like a breed of dogs. And they're a mix between a Staffy and a Jack Russell. So he's as wired as a Jack Russell, so he'll just run on end. Like he just will never stop. And then he's also... See, Staffies are really, like, lovable dogs, and they just love people. And Arlo is genuinely the most lovable dog you'll ever meet. Like, if I lie down on the ground, he will just absolutely... Like, he'll molest me with... He'll just jump all over me, kissing. Like, he's just mad. He just loves people. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a serious conversation. Just like, hey, I work from home. My dog's aggravating and it's disrupting my work. Yeah, I know. Like, I'd obviously... Like, I'm not... I'm a level-headed person. I basically just say, here, look, you know, I've spent ages on training him, and, you know, now he's getting reactive to the wind. Like, I'd appreciate if you just tell your kids to stop winding them up. Like, I'm sure, like most parents will just say, oh, yeah, sorry, and they'll tell their kids, and most kids will listen, I think. But, like, there's always a chance if you put yourself in that situation where you have to say it to them. And that, like, the parents are like, oh, my kid is perfect. My kid would never do that. It's like, there's always a chance that happens. And that's when, maybe not being aggro, because I'm just not an angry person, but, like, that's when maybe being a bit more confrontational probably helps. Jack Russells are super reactive as well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's... Like, dogs definitely have stuff bred, like, in their genetics, and I think anybody that denies that is dumb. Like, different dog, like, Arlo is part Jack Russell. Well, Patterdale Terriers they're ratting dogs, so they're bred to hunt rats. So Arlo just has this, like, absolutely insane prey drive. Like, that's why he's out the back garden barking at the cats and the mice, probably, and the birds. Like, he's just mad with that. And, like, when I have him out on a walk, if I have a ball, he won't go anywhere, because all he's interested in is going for the ball. He just loves playing fetch. So that's, like, his sort of thing, to keep him coming back to me when he's off the lead. Like, his recall's actually getting really good. But, yeah, I don't know. I've never really... I don't know. I don't know if there's a reactivity thing. I'm unsure if Jack Russells are any more or less reactive than other dogs. And then I think the Staffy in them, just like, Staffies just love people. Staffies don't like dogs too often, though. I think because originally Staffies were like fighting dogs. Arlo, come here. There's new people on the stream that has probably never seen you, Arlo. Show you off. No, you can't go and get the cat. Come here. You coming up? No. See, now he's just... See, this is what I mean with his prey drive. He's just completely fixated on that back garden now. And he'll be like that all night, basically. Fully prepared for Arlo to be a man in a dog suit, yeah. Yeah, he's really reactive. Oh, Arlo hates cats. Oh, Arlo hates cats. Don't you, Arlo? You really dislike them. Seagulls are his biggest... He hates seagulls the most. And you know what? I hate seagulls too. I love birds. I love birds, okay? I love them. I love watching birds. Like, I'm not a bird watcher, but, like, if I'm out and I see a bird, I just love watching them. You know, they're so cool. But seagulls, I fucking hate seagulls. One time, I was out in a seaside town here in Dublin, and I bought myself an ice cream. Had Arlo on the lead, one hand, had the ice cream in the other. You know, licking away, there you go, you can use that clip. And next of all, a fucking seagull flies in from behind me and goes BAM! Takes the ice cream out of my hand. And now luckily he didn't grab it, he just broke it and it fell. And then all of his mates were swarming above me, trying to get to it. And I just stood there for like 20 minutes with Arlo, and I said, "Yous feckers aren't eating this." So I just stood there, and anytime they swooped, Arlo was there, ready to bark at them, to get them to feck off. Feck seagulls, I hate them.
A warrior.
Bear in mind, ice cream isn't cheap anymore, you know? Well, everything isn't cheap. Can I equip heavy gear? Okay, we're getting rid of the Pope cosplay. Better be an MMO. No. I'll travel to Corinth. Is that the main town I was in? It is. Wow. Why would I fast travel when I could just recall to the inn? Once again, I'm still like completely unsure if I actually like this game. Like, just completely unsure. Which is probably a weird... Like, I've never... Or any instance dungeons, I would assume. Let's see. There has to be dungeons. Expeditions is what they're called. The first one is level 25. Now, in fairness, Bungle, like, this isn't like, you know, WoW times where... What was the WoW queue? Was it level 20? But, like, to get to level 20 in WoW was probably 10 or 15 hours. Like, I've been playing for less than 3, and I'm already level 16. So, like, if I just kept going, I'd be at level 25 in, what, maybe another couple of hours. So it actually isn't too bad. Time-wise, anyway. Oh, I know it. I actually, Aleph, I saw earlier you were talking about the SpongeBob music. I can hear it now.
Ah, it's good. What did you saw? This.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Confront Speaker of the Winds, Francis Turner, with Medi. Okay. We will. We will do some confrontation. With the Horde, it was level 11. Oh, was it? Maybe I'm thinking for the looking for Q thing. Or the dungeon, like, you know, the dungeon, whatever you call it, the dungeon queue, whatever it's called. Oh, Marcel Dupont. Now, how bad is his French accent going to be? Hello, Marcel.
All right, slow down, hero.
Oh, no, he's English. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could, like, it's so weird to sit here and play a game for 3 hours. Most games, if I play them for 3 hours, I will be able to give a, oh yeah, I enjoy this, or I don't enjoy this. But guess what? I have no idea if I enjoy this game or not.
On it still.
Because I haven't even began to scratch the surface on all this stuff. Like, there's all these factions that I don't know anything about. With these pirate problem here. Let's fast travel. And we'll go look at some pirates. Would I prefer this over something like Fallout 76? Well, so earlier on in the year, I actually put quite some time into Fallout 76. And I actually enjoyed it. Because the crafting aspect, like, you don't need to craft anything in Fallout 76 at all. You don't need to build anything. I think there's maybe like a tutorial mission on building your first settlement. But apart from that, you don't have to do anything. You can just treat it like a Fallout game. So, I mean, so far I haven't really had to craft anything outside of, you know, a couple of what you call it, a couple of tutorials. So I think I'd probably prefer Fallout 76, to be honest. So far anyway. Because again, somebody in the chat earlier talking about, I just wait, what was the guy's name? Let me just K5J, and he was basically saying that there was a lot of crafting. Wait, I've 10 territory standing points. What the feck does that mean? I don't feckin' know. Is it in the map, maybe? Oh, maybe it is in the map. Oh, wait. Oh, feck. Oh, okay. I see. Gather speed. XP gain. Gather speed. XP gain. Go XP gain, will we? Okay, so... I see what they're trying to do. Oh, yes! She's back!
Ha! Now this is more like it. Have you seen Buccaneer Creek? If we play our...
So I can't listen to you anymore, I'm sorry. I just can't. What are you? A banner of some description. I don't know, the more I hear it, the more you both sound the same, yep. It's because I've been playing the game for so long that our accents have started to morph. Woohoo, we leveled up the fire staff again. Oh, so it's kind of like a Dark Souls kind of thing. Do the AoE thing. We get some healing in as well. I do like this 2 weapon types. I like it. I think it's a cool system. Smash 4 crates to collect. Consume tribute supplies. Okay. Will do. I have 1 consumed tribute supply. Give me 2 consumed tribute supplies. Oh. What the feck was I getting? Oh, look at you. Parry to... Oh. There you go, just in case you want to heal there, mate. I'm still unsure if I get... I don't think I do get any extra damage for headshots. So has anyone played Deadlock? That new Valve MMO? I think I put about 10 or 15 hours into it. And it's probably the most I've ever played an MMO. It's actually really fun. I think one thing that I just generally dislike about MMOs, though, is that the games go on for like minimum 35-40 minutes. Like, I don't mind, you know, a long Overwatch game could run 20-25 minutes. I don't mind that. But it's just like, if you hop on with your mates for a night, you only ever get like 2 or 3 games in before everybody's just like, oh, I need to go to bed. Because we've just been playing for like 3 hours straight, basically.
I must continue. Get your...
No, it's not out publicly, Fo, but if you know somebody that has it, you can just get it invited. So it basically means yes, it is out to the public. There's loads of forums everywhere that if you just go onto it, put your name in on Reddit or something, they'll just send you an invite. Like, Fo, if you want to get in, just add me on Steam. I could send you an invite. Like, you can literally just invite every single person from your Steam friend list. So it may as well be open. I think there was like 200-something thousand people playing or something, which is insane. Wait, was that who I was trying to kill? Oh, here's actually a very random and interesting story. So I used to play a lot of TF2 back in the day. I fucking love TF2. And I was playing on a server, and some guy joined, and his name was Notch. And I was like, oh, there's no way that's actually Notch. Surely not. And then, as we were playing, I looked at your man's helmet or hat that he had, and he had the Notch hat. And it's a unique hat that was only ever made for Notch. And I was like, holy shit, I'm playing TF2 with Notch. And I was chatting to him. This was back in probably 2012 or something. Like, I was all into Minecraft. I loved it. And I was chatting to Notch through text chat. And on TF2, if you craft an item, it will say crafted by. And I tried to get him to send me an item that was crafted by him, so then I could have an item saying it was crafted by Notch. And unfortunately, he said he didn't have any. He might have been lying to me. But still, pretty cool. I played Minecraft or TF2 with Notch.
Yours in good faith and in confidence.
There's a lot of PC people in this global chat talking about the game struggling to run and stuff. Okay, is this rune, like, if I go into this rune, is this going to be like a dungeon of some description?
The withering comes from the very earth. I'm sorry to dash your... Maureen, I'm glad to hear that. The verdant... I must...
Why am I getting guns? That just seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Like, in World of Warcraft, you didn't really get... Ooh, baby. I much prefer the fire. In World of Warcraft, when you were doing the quest for your character, you got the stuff that only your character could use. Well, there was a couple of times where you didn't, or you were given the option to, like, you know, you get a pair of gauntlets and you get a light, medium, or heavy gauntlet, and you could choose. So then you can get whatever works. No, Arno, it's all good. I guess we're going to this shrine. Please, give me like a cool boss or something. I can't be dealing with the old puzzles now. Now, oh, XP trident. Well, it would, or is it the other way? Let's see. X P. Aha! You probably can fight people, but you might have to turn it on. I know in like World of Warcraft you had to basically play on a server that was a PvP server, like you had to opt into it. And then there was like a PvP mode that was a battlegrounds where you queued and you went in. It was like a whole thing, you know. Okay, we're fast traveling back to see what the next... Because I kind of want to, like, see if there's, like, a big, you know, one of these sort of, like, quests where it's like, oh, go into this dungeon and explore. There hasn't really been any of that, which is kind of annoying. Like, because even in the early days, like, the early quests of WoW, like, it will be, oh, go to this cave and there'll be a boss at the end, and in the cave you'll be fighting spiders, and the end boss is, like, a big spider. And it's not a dungeon, but it kind of feels a bit... I'm just going to feckin'... You know, I'm just walking around. There's not... I don't know, no locations. Like, I know I'm on those farms and stuff. I was going into houses to fight, like, the big bad guy, but it doesn't feel the same.
I'm sure we can...
Did Diablo get any better? Talking about caves reminded me.
I'm no less infuriated.
I really like Diablo. I don't know. I haven't played it. I haven't played it since. We have a character called Moira. Give me another good Irish accent. Yeah, it seems to be every single NPC is voiced. Okay. Her name is Moira. Let's listen. Is she Irish?
Well met, newcomer. It's
No.
rare to see someone who's just... And with the situation in Windsward, mostly just...
Aeternum's ruins tell the tale
Yeah,
of a magnificent...
brilliant.
I believe you...
Explore Oracle Teramos to find an ancient map. How does one get over there? Do I go here? Ah. Once again, still not sure if I actually like this game, but I think that is the place to end this stream because I'm starting to get hungry and I want to relax and eat some food and watch probably some YouTube because that's what I do when I'm watching something, because I do not watch TV because TV sucks ass. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. This was a good stream. And we had loads of people. And welcome to all the new people. And Bungle, good to have you here. I don't know if this was your first stream. But thank you, Aleph too. And I don't know, enjoy your weekend. Whatever you are doing. I will be probably playing golf. I will be... Yeah, just playing golf. Because golf is the best sport to play. And I fucking love it. So, enjoy your weekend, everybody. I'll be back sometime next week. I might have a video about this. But I'm working on Dragon Age videos. I'm working on Starfield videos. There'll be a load of RPG videos. So thank you, everybody. Goodbye.